Boom, boom, yak, boom, 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 yak. They wonder how I dance like that. Two steps forward, then I'll be right back. Pop it, lock it, drop it, pop it, lock it, drop it. Boom, boom, yak, boom, boom, yak. They wonder how I dance like that. Two steps forward, then I'll be right back. Pop it, lock it, drop it, 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 pop it, lock it, drop it. Boom, boom, gat, boom, 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 gat. They wonder how I dance like that. Two steps forward, then I'll bring it right back. Pop it, lock it, drop it, pop it, lock it, drop it. Boom, boom, gat, boom, boom, gat. They wonder how I dance like that. Two steps forward, then I'll bring it right back. Pop it, lock it, drop it, 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 pop it, lock it, drop it. They wonder how I dance like that. Two steps forward, then I'll bring it right back. Pop it, lock it, drop it. Pop it, lock it, drop it. Boom, boom, yeah. Yeah. They wonder how I dance like that. Two steps forward, then I'll bring it right back. They wonder how I dance like that. Two steps forward, then I'll bring it right back. Pop it, lock it, drop it. Pop it, lock it, drop it. Boom, boom, yeah. Boom, boom, yeah. They wonder how I dance like that. Two steps forward, then I'll bring it right back. Pop it, lock it, drop it. 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 Pop it, lock it, drop it.
Hold on a minute here, guys. I want to share something before we go to Tupac. I just made a cameo appearance on Ernie's. Let me see the name of it. Rest Away. I'm going to show you what happened before we get into the Tupac trial. I do have a lot to show. Just sent text important to my phone. Yes, to my phone. Oh, I know. I seen it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it later tonight, Rain Dancer. This is right now about Tupac. However, I'm taking a moment to cover Summer just for a second. The Tupac trial starts today. Look, I can do all these new things with my chat. I'm trying to learn it. Size, regular, wide. It has these. I can... Oh, that's it. Okay. Anyways, I made a cameo on Ernie's. He was live. I took the opportunity. I only had 10 minutes before my live, and then I had all kinds of crazy shit happen to my fucking computer while I was setting my live up. That's why I'm late. I apologize. I can show you I recorded it. Hackers, they're so fun sometimes. I'm going to show you what happened on Ernie's just about 20 minutes ago.
God. Jesus. Okay.
I'm also going to roll one to smoke with
I
y'all.
think Ernie scored with Alley Cat. She's beautiful and such a kind person. She, so she is a beautiful person. She is. Well, hello, Crystal.
Hey. Sorry, I don't mean to bombard you. I really don't. I'm getting ready to go live about Tupac at 10, so I have to make this snappy. First off, what are your thoughts on the Tupac trial? What do you think about Keefe? You
I've not kept up with Tupac.
can't fuck with Tupac?
No, I've not kept up with it. I don't know anything about the trial. I've been too busy with the Summer Well stuff.
I know, but what are your thoughts? You ain't seen nothing on the trial or nothing on his arrest or he's
Okay, so when I'm working something, I tune everything else out. I don't watch TV. I don't watch stuff on other things. Now, if it's got something to do with Summer Wells or something, I'll watch it. But I don't
oh,
watch nothing else. That's one of the things. That's one of the things I was trained to do.
dang it. I was hoping to get other creators' thoughts on the Tupac trial this week. So, anybody, if you want to watch the Tupac trial, 10, come over to my channel. But, anyways, the other reason I wanted to come up and talk to you was what the hell? You went to the cemetery?
We did.
Huh?
Yes. Yes, twice, 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
So, that recent video you had, you were just there recently?
Yes, we had just literally left the area when I went live.
Oh, I didn't see the live yet. I just shared a little bit of it the other day. So I went on and looked up the headstone that you didn't show, and it doesn't say anything about anybody being buried behind it. It sounded like your recording with that guy you spoke to was really chopped up, like edited. So can you play the whole bit of that clip unedited for everybody where he's talking about somebody's buried on top? I'm just curious if that would be okay. Not right now because I'm getting off and going live, but at some point, can you clip it and make a whole video of that whole phone conversation clip part unedited?
Yeah, I mean, I can do that. I'll do that eventually. Yes, when I get my intro back. Yes.
Okay. I'm just putting it out there. That was very, very, very clipped. So I just want to
That one segment was clipped. Nothing was edited. That one section was clipped. Yes.
okay. And you didn't get no pictures of the front of the cemetery or around it because Benny stated there was cameras all through the cemetery. And I know fact that
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Benny stated that there were cameras all through the cemetery, huh?
I believe.
That's interesting. There's no cameras all through the cemetery. No, there's not.
Okay, well, and then the other thing a question I have for you is across the street, Blue Roof Dawn. His wife or somebody had come out, an elderly lady came out one time when JLR was there and pointed to a camera that was directly pointed to the cemetery. Did you
It's
know
on
that?
the house. We showed that. We showed that.
Okay, so they would have seen anybody coming in and out from that entrance anyway, correct? I agree with you. Somebody could have come out from the back end of the woods, but how would that be possible? And also, did you know that Karen Renfro, her son, was on Lighthauler Road that day? And he had posted pictures of Ben Hill for days. And there was 1,000,000 cop cars out there. And they had a pavilion tent set up right at the entrance of the cemetery. And if you listen to the press conferences in Summer's case, they state that they used the ground penetrating radar and GP, what is it called? that you spoke. You called it seismic.
Wait a minute. Who used GPR? Who did?
119 agencies that searched the cemetery and all the land around Somerton.
Here's the part where I've got to cut you off on that. There is nowhere where it says law enforcement ever used ground penetrating radar. There's not. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you have to have special qualified people to do it. And guess what? They don't have stuff like that in Hawkins County, Tennessee at the time. They don't.
No, but the TBI and the FBI did, and the clerk team was involved in some.
Dealing with information overload, Notebook LM can turn dense documents into dialogue with audio overviews, visualize connections from scattered sources with mind maps, and more. Surface new insights from your sources with Google Workspace.
Oh, hold on. My panel for Summer's Live I'm doing later tonight, and I can show you what the TBI said many times during their press conferences.
I mean, you can do whatever you want to with the TBI. The thing about it is law enforcement, including the TBI, has dropped the ball on this case. All we're doing is what is asked of us to do. That's it. Nothing more.
Listen, act right saying you need the heavy foliage, but we're talking about a cemetery whose foliage is not heavy. It's cut at all times.
Well, I mean, you do the live and show us out there the exact documentation where they say that, and we'll go with it. That's it.
I actually already have videos taken apart. They're labeled 1 through like 19 or something. It's a whole series on it, and I show you how a lot of that stuff works that they talked about. So you're welcome to go watch any single one of them videos from front to back. I even talk about the ATVs, not ATVs, what are they called, that they used. I did whole in-depth videos on it. So, and even the telecommunications that were not up that day. So you're welcome to do that, but I will do a live on TBI this evening, and you're welcome to come join me. And I'm going to clip this. But thank you, Ernie. I really do got to get ready for my own live. Peace and love, everybody. Thank you for letting me come up and ruin your live. I didn't mean to, but I really do.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, guys. You all have a good day. Everybody, please go watch those press conferences, the real news that they put out for Summer's case.
Good deal. Bye. Have a good one. Thank you.
I don't know what happened after I got panel because I was off panel because I was trying to. This fucking weed kills me. It's actually shit weed, but I just got off panel and tried to get my live set up for Tupac. I wanted to make sure I clipped and cut that this afternoon because Ernie has a habit of when I'm on panel taking them down and I don't get a chance to get them. So I wanted to make sure I had that for my live this evening. That's why I showed it. But we're not even going to talk about him and his fucking bullshit right now. Anybody is welcome to go to the press conferences or those videos I referenced. Let me show you which videos I am speaking of that I made. The TBI talks about it. I don't know what is wrong with this. Hold on. The TBI talks often, I believe, in a good majority of these videos that I have made for you guys. I took a lot of time to make these fucking videos. They took me forever to fucking make. I brought them to you, I believe, as I was making them. I've shared them live several times. It's a series right here. Here we go. We have number 10, which is labeled the start timeline 10. Missing summer wills, missing pieces. Summer Wells case, the start timeline 98765. Oh, wait, look. The fire that was caught on Fields Road that day with Ansley Daniels, that was a little break because I found that when I was making these videos. I have 4. This is about the telecommunications and the costs, the price it took to make. There's 5, 3, 2, there's 4, 2, 1. I have already taken a lot of this apart. Now, do I have about the radar that they use specifically? No, I don't think I do. However, in those videos, I have several times, even when they talk about how much, even Lawson came to a court hearing one time. I don't know if it's in those videos, but I'm going to look for it. Came to a court thing about the funding for Summer Wells, and they spoke about what it cost to have these agencies come out and to have the radar and different things that they used during Summer's case. They had a big council meeting. There was even a fight. Somebody walked out of the meeting. There was a fight about them not including who the fuck was it? There was somebody big in politics they didn't include in the Summer Wells case. These people were not allowed to come down to the tent at the command center and ask questions. And it pissed them off, and they talked about it in court along with the cost. It was the people who was providing the cost to the committee. It was a committee that was providing the cost about Summer Wells. And it's all, I think I have that in those videos. If I do not, I'm going to find it and share it tonight. So Ernie, you can eat a big fat fucking dick. Sorry. I'm going to now light my fucking joint and start the Tupac murder trial, because this shit is about set to begin in less than a half hour. I didn't get my content out. It's going to be short today, I'm betting. It is just jury trial. I should be able to come through and bring you content that's going on. I don't have. Hold on. I can Mitch. I don't have a whole lot of content pulled up because I'm just going to go with the flow until trial starts and then in between. However, what I do have is last night on the eve of Tupac's trial, this dumb fuck, super dumb fuck, decides that he's going to make a call to, I believe it's a family member, probably his wife. It doesn't say. And I want you to hear what this dumb fuck says.
27 years, and y'all want to say, they put that shit all over the social media, though. Murder at Tupac. I'm like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, they ain't got shit, though. They trying to use my statements against me. You gonna lose, dude. I was paid to say that, stupid ass dude. Yeah.
Okay.
I was paid to say that, stupid motherfucker. You can't use my against me, stupid.
And then what's this book they say you wrote?
Yeah, I did. After that dude did that, I didn't breach that contract. He did.
Oh, okay.
For carry time. You know what I mean? He had my life up. I clawed up under a rock for 6 years. And I just got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Let them know the motherfucking truth.
About what
you ain't just got me, motherfucker. Got you for me. That dirt rock, all them son of a bitches. You know?
Wow.
Even my boy Jerome down the street from you. Louisa, all them motherfuckers.
We're going to go listen to that again, and I'm going to share this channel. It's called
Who has a question for our ghost? Yeah. What is the action?
Good mornings always start with good breakfast. So whether you start yours with fluffy waffles.
27 years, and y'all want to say, yeah, they put that shit all over the social media, though. That's my guy, Tupac. I'm like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, they ain't got shit, though. They trying to use my statements against me. You gonna lose, dude. I was paid to say that, stupid ass dude. Yeah.
Okay.
I was paid to say that, stupid motherfucker. You can't use my against me, you stupid.
And then what's this book they say you wrote?
Yeah, I did. After that dude did that, I didn't breach that contract. He did.
Okay.
He paid money off carrot top. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bitch. He had my life up. I clawed up under a rock for 6 years. And I just got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Let them know the motherfucking truth. Bitch, you ain't just got me, motherfuckers around me. God.
He literally said Carrot Top breached the contract, so Carrot Top must have helped him make this book. And this is what I was speaking about the other day when I was live. I was telling you how all the shit he says during before all this could be brought in with emotions. It could be brought into trial. This dude is fucking literally burying himself. I can almost guarantee he's going to have a fucking guilty fucking verdict at the end of this fucking trial. So, next stop. We are going to go to... Oh no. This is the... No, it ain't there. Okay, hold on. We're going to find a new live stream. I don't know if I want to use USA Today. Here's Reuters. Let's do this one. Nope, that live event has ended. Give me a minute here, guys. You would think Law and Crime or something would have this. Okay, here's something outside. Live outside court as Tupac murder trial begins. This is Sky News. Let's go. We'll go back. It's not very busy. Hey, Kylie. This is, I went back. Let's see how many hours. How long ago? There's 60 watching, and it looks as though this just started. So you don't see a whole lot of activity. I'm shocked this trial isn't getting bigger coverage. I'm going to go check Law and Crime in a minute and see if there's anything there. Who's this? These must be some family members. I can't tell. They're wearing Tupac gear. Smoking a cigar. Let's light one up for Pac, man. I'm telling you, Keefe is definitely, in my opinion, going to be found guilty. He's going to bury himself. While we have this playing, I'm going to try to see how this works. I'm going to split the screen. I don't know how to do this. Give me a moment. I'm going to try to show two screens at one time. I know I did this once before. Not live. We're going to see if it works. I see so many damn fucking channels doing this where they can split the screen. It's okay. We'll just check in. The next thing I want to go to is, where the hell did I put it? This. I was sharing this the other day. I'll just leave that there. You see they're walking in. Hold on. Wait, where'd that go? I don't know who that is. We're going to have to go listen to somebody to find out who that is. I really don't want to share USA Today. I don't know if they'll copyright me. could see them walking in. Trial's about to begin. There's supposed to be live coverage. I'll go back to ChatGPT and find it. They gave me a link earlier. That's how I found it. But all right, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share. We started this the other day. This is a phone interview he had 2 days ago prior to trial with this woman. This is Fox 5 Las Vegas. Let me share the link. Also, let me share the link. Tupac, Kylie. Today starts the Tupac trial. It's jury selection. I'm intrigued by Tupac. I followed it a little bit, not a whole lot, but back in the 90s, I was extremely, here while I talk. We'll put this on. I was extremely intrigued by Tupac. I'm a big music buff. Hold on, I lost audio. Let me refresh. I'll be right back. Computer problem. I am so sorry about that. You're obsessed with Pac. I've been covering him for the last few days. I skipped a day or two, but I was like trying to prepare for his trial. Would you do me a huge solid? Could you go in the bathroom and put some fucking water in this cup before I die of thirst? I don't want to get up from my life. I appreciate it. And do you know I have? No, I don't. I have one left. Do you want to share this?
No, it's cool.
All right. All right. So, anyways, I was in the 90s married to a man who unalived himself later in the 2000s. I've spoken about him many times. And he was completely obsessed with fucking Tupac. We lived, breathed, slept, woke up. Everything in life was Tupac, Tupac, Tupac. So, as I'm watching the trial, and as I am, and do you want to hit this?
What? Yeah.
As I'm watching the
It
trial,
didn't even smell like weed.
it is.
It smells
It's
like
shitty
Alpo.
shit. I
It smells
know.
like Alpo.
It's shitty shit. Girl, give it to me.
This stuff
It's nasty.
tastes like some fucking swag.
It's good though. I'm getting stoned. It ain't bad. It's a hybrid. It ain't the worst. It's runts. Okay. Anyways, so he was obsessed with Tupac. So as I'm watching the trial and remembering things, I'm remembering stories. I followed after my look at that choker. After Tupac died, I stayed very intertwined. I've watched all the movies. I've listened to all the soundtracks. I am obsessed. I loved Poetic Justice. My first baby daddy, Dean, was also a Tupac fan. I liked
He did
Tupac.
a couple movies.
He did a lot of movies.
Yeah, the gang
What did he do?
related.
Heat, gang related,
Juice was his best
Juice,
one.
Poetic Justice.
Juice is what put him on the map.
Hell yeah. So Tupac was really
Rolling
intertwined growing up in the hood in my life. When you grow up in McKeesport and places like that, you grow up around rap music. I'm actually going to show you guys a local band of mine. I hope it doesn't take my content away. People I grew up with, they were gang, Black Mafia family. There was Wiz, there was CC Bone, there was Justin Short. He's still alive, I think, but his daughter was unalived, right? What was her name? Danielle or something? I can't remember. But I was.
She got murdered.
Yeah, she was murdered. But he's still alive. His brother Brandon Short was a Penn State amazing football player. He played for our local McKeesport High School. I didn't necessarily go to McKeesport High School, but all my friends did. I went to Francis McClure. I was a little bougie.
I went to school with Brandon Short.
Yeah, you
I
went
did.
to school with Brandon.
I went to school with him.
Dean went to school with him too, I think, in Cece. So that means you went to school with Cece too. Look, City Under Siege. Let me show it to y'all. I'm a little off track here, but we're talking about home booze in the room. I'm gonna play Red Eyes. Hold on. And we'll finish my joint. These people used to come to my apartment when I lived in the projects. And they played Bones. Hold on. In front of my home. Do you know what Bones is? It's dominoes. It's a game of dominoes. And I just kind of knew them late in my teens because I didn't go to school with them, but all my friends and boyfriends and people I knew did. But they would have made it so fucking big. They were on the path. I don't know if they were actually involved with the Black Mafia family, which is all over America. They have other chapters, things called Black Mafia. But guys, fucking listen to how big they would have got. CeCe Bone later in life, they broke up and he lost his CD. His name was Carlos Snapper. He died in Duquesne, which was right across the bridge from McKeesport in a Save-A-Lot parking lot, I think. But anyways, he, all gang violence, it's quite fucking sick. But he came to my house. We went to a Toys for Tots event to get free toys for the kids. And he rode me home, and I invited him in to smoke a fucking blunt with me. I told him, hey, I still got your fucking CD. He's like, that's the only fucking copy. I can't find it. I lost it. I'll never get it the fuck back. I gave him my copy of this CD. And then he passed away the very next day. He was unalived in a grocery store parking lot. But these motherfuckers had such an amazing future.
Second for just 99 cents. Get it in the DQ app.
It happened.
So, nigga, put that tape in, some willow ass shit. Hey, Royal.
What's up, nigga?
Help me put these 28s on the skizzy real fast, man.
You got it. You got it.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta get our hustle off so we can go handle that studio time. These bitch ass niggas always acting fake.
It's talking.
Around town. Acting like the guards are broke. Some niggas don't know, nigga. We been hustling all night, nigga. Yeah. Straight up. This compilation album is a fucking joke, God. Straight up, we got niggas representing Royal E, Problem Child, you know what I'm saying? Jay Short, Wizard, King Dice. Niggas ain't fucking around in the city of McGee. Straight up. Man, is this shit really worth it, man? Straight up. That's what we gotta do to get in there. That's what we gotta do, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, nigga. Let's hit the block, man. Fuck that shit.
Yo, let's hit the fucking window, Royal. Fuck them motherfuckers. They did, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was Red Eyes. That was.
Can't hear me if you ain't high. Just blazing on the shot. Hell, Jay Short shit. Keefe stay blunt. Breaking glass off set.
I'm in the world of my own pumping gunshot. Sometimes my mind might wonder
They got me rolling a blunt to ease my mind. Hey, hey, I'm in the world of my own pumping guns. Say what, say what? Sometimes my mind might wonder. They got me rolling a blunt to ease my mind. Whoa. Ay, with the red eyes, it's no surprise. Keep the enzyme in my lung. Inhale, exhale. Who got 20 bags for sale? So I can roll another L to stay zooted. Sometimes the endo chokes me while I'm getting smoky. My lungs polluted. High on cloud nine, send my mind on trips. I hate when little joints burn my fingertips. I keep mad tops and much Phillies. Clips in case a nigga act silly. I'll catch him in the dark, sparking nails in the park with the lighters. With the neighborhood rhyme writers, lyrical reciters. I wait with the boom bash, ash, reach into my stash, grab another bag of hash. Motherfuck the world, I ain't sharing. Cause every time y'all smell the smoke, all the niggas start appearing. If you ain't strictly B.I. to the Z, get the fuck out my face. Cause chronic ain't free, nigga. I'm in the world of my own pumping guns. Say what, say what? Sometimes my mind might wonder. They got me rolling a blunt to ease my mind. Whoa, ayy, ayy, I'm in the world of my own pumping guns. Say what, say what? Sometimes my mind might wonder. They got me rolling a blunt to ease my mind. Rolling in that green lake, man, ayy, I got 10 on the sack. Where the Phillies at black? If you ain't pitching in, breathe in and contact. I want my shit freshly picked from the stem. I ain't smoking after them, cause too many niggas grim. I'll take a hit and get frozen, feel like I'm dozing. I got the weed smoke all over my clothing. Endo smoke fills the whole set. And all the fuck I wanna know is who the hell got the Philly sweat. I smoke blunts by the masses before it passes. I'll take a hit and knock off the ashes. I take life as it approaches. 2 bags of weed is my daily doses, plus the roaches. I'm getting high playing Sega. If we ain't got no Phillies, then we got to roll the green Barca Vega. I wonder why I do the things I do. It must be the men who got me tripping on your whole crew. I'm in the world of my own pumping guns. Say what, say what? Sometimes my mind might wonder. They got me rolling up blunt to ease my mind. Rolling in that green lane, man. Ayy, I'm in the world of my own pumping guns. Say what, say what? Sometimes my mind might wonder. They got me rolling up blunt to ease my mind. Rolling in that green lane, man. Ayy.
Red eyes, dead guys, keep my head high. Decoys to take the rap if the feds try. From the game, I seen G's pumping green trees. Paranoid, so I stay alert from the D's. My high enhances, these niggas homicide chances. Keep me thinking, thoughts deep as Atlantis. Wanna be willies, be acting silly when they high on Phillies. Shouldn't be acting that way, but they Milli Vanilli. Getting high, trying to fit in with the other losers. Weak minds become the future drug abusers. Relaxation is my final destination. Better imagination, making the ill creations. Sit in the sauna, puffing marijuana. With my woman, cause she's clean and hoes be nasty like Madonna. The more the merrier, weed fills my interior. Puffing on green leaves, smoke fills the area.
I'm in the world of my own pumping guns.
Say what, say what?
Sometimes my mind might wonder. They got me rolling up blunt to ease my mind.
Rolling in that green lane, man.
Ayy, I'm in the world of my own pumping guns.
Say what, say what?
Sometimes my mind might wonder. They got me rolling up blunt to ease my mind.
Rolling in that green lane, man.
Ayy, I'm in the world of my own pumping guns.
Say what, say what?
Sometimes my mind might wonder. They got me rolling up to ease my mind.
Rolling in that green lane, man.
Ayy, I'm in the world of my own pumping guns.
Here, we'll put this one on. Look, I like Routine Jack. I like Shady Baby. Red Eyes is my favorite, but we're going to listen to Shady Baby, and then I'm going to end listening to them, and we're going to get back to clock. But anyways, this is just a little bit of my history, why I like rap music, why I'm into rap music. I remember when they were playing Bones outside my door, they would rap and try to come up with their lyrics, and I don't know if any of them ever made it to these songs or the songs. I think they did one more album after this. I used to have that one too, but it's been since the damn 90s. Do you know how many things I fucking lost in life? I wish I could get that CD back from CC, but, or at least a burned copy of it. Shit, I should have fucking burned that shit. I didn't even have computers then that I could burn it. I didn't have shit, but okay.
lot of grain, so the track seems like sure.
When I pick up the mic, I get nastier than NOS. Flip the script like a coin toss, that's when you're lost in the battle. Sit you on a saddle and rattle your cerebellum. Drugs that made to sell them, snitches quick to swell them. Up with baking soda, I'm blowing up like a Motorola pager. The life of a teenager is kinda hectic, but we all get respected. Feature me in the show and I'm guaranteed to wreck it. Check it, I know more bad boys than the movie. To devils on label groovy, you thought I was a Uzi. The way I go round for round, sound like a never-ending clip. You just witnessed one more hit from the psychopathic. My soul was in the attic, surrounded by demons like Freddy. I'm in your dream and scheme and scoping on a nigga's stash. Fast to get the cash like the fiend when it's first blast.
Brought up to be a shady baby. Caught first 380 and that's when I was crazy. Now I'm 17 with a mop and snakes. Never had a lot of grain, so the tracks brought up to be a shady baby. Caught my first 380 and had the when I was still crazy. Now I'm 17 with a mop and snakes. Never had a lot of grain, so the tracks
Mellowed out, drinking Michelob, freaking with hoes, rocking shows, sporting jabots, busting fofo. I'm like a phantom, my player's anthem is random. Player haters, I don't understand them, so I abandon them. Treat them like tricks, cause they be acting like kids. Fuck doing biz, cause I can slide to the guard's crib. It's about money and power, selling crack and powder, not being broke, beating fiends with flour devour. Me and my rhymes is like the Twin Towers. I write platinum attack, I'm more sick of shit than the bank jacking. I'm racking niggas up like pool balls, I'm too raw like Tupac an outlaw. None to break the devil's jaw. So what's the hap? Simpers get they face smacked while me and my niggas match a sack and freak fat tracks of instrumentals. In the middle there's a carburetor that wet your sweater and melting through your high price leather.
Brought up to be a shady baby. Caught my first 380 and 94 when I was going crazy. Now I'm 17 with a mouth and snakes. Never had a lot of grain, so the track seems like strange. Brought up to be a shady baby. Caught my first 380 and 94 when I was going crazy. Now I'm 17 with a mouth and snakes. Never had a lot of grain, so the track seems like strange.
Blessed you with a tester, ill texture and dressed you like a prostitute. Dead bodies pollute the air. I'm high like Jordan from the 6 million on the block trying to make a million. Transaction drug dealers. My sick rhymes put the gold platinum on the mantle. Hit the charts like Mickey Mantle. Scramble brains like Randall. Freak the flows like Adina. Caught a misdemeanor with the Nina. Beat down the mic cause I thought it was Tina. Turn that strap with the 2 burners on the hip. Stay on some ill shit. Now watch me get away with 10 hits. Ain't no convictions. Now my brain cells is blown. At 13 I was grown, but still abusing the microphone and bring a lot of poetic to justice. SB12 adjusted, now my whole shit is busted and disgusted. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. When your crew get lynched, check the mic for fingerprints.
Brought up to be a shady baby. Got my first 380 and 94 when I was going
How you
crazy.
living?
Now I'm 17 with a mouth and snakes. Never had a lot of grain, so the track seems like strange. Brought up to be a shady baby. Got my first 380 and 94 when I was going crazy. Now I'm 17 with a mouth and snakes. Never had a lot of grain, so the track seems like strange. Brought up to be a shady baby. Caught my first 380 and 94 when I was
How
going
you
crazy.
living?
Now I'm 17 with a mouth and snakes. Never had a lot of grain, so the track seems like strange.
Problem child, living large in 96. BJB, huh? Keep producing the funk. The Black Mafia family, live or let die, huh? We here forever.
I could give you stories for days about people connected to them that might actually connect the Summers case, like Paco's, Cecil Potter, my brother's unaliving victim. I don't think their family quite knew who I know from a key sport. So I think sometimes it's important to come out here and remind people who the fuck I am. I'm not playing these fucking games. Y'all better come up with some fucking summer wills, yo. And I'm not threatening nobody with nobody. I'm just telling you this is how I grew up. I never grew up a fucking bitch, and I'm not going nowhere to be a bitch anytime fucking soon. So, with the police still not coming to my house, however, I did make a mistake the other day. They did call. I missed the call. So I'm going to try to call back. How I know it was them, because it was a call that came from 00000, and I didn't see it till this morning. So I misspoke yesterday when I said they did not call me back. They did. I have to look at the times and compare if it was in the 24 hours. It kind of seemed like they took it over 24 hours. It was like 8:13 at night or something, 8:30 they called. All right. So anyways, back the clock. Let's go see if we can find some. Let's look at the live coverage. This is outside the court hearing. You can see it's starting to fill up. Hey, question. Sorry, I went a little off rails there, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of who I am while we listen to this and why I like rap music and why we're listening to Tupac and why I'm watching the trial and why I covered it so deeply. The other day I gave you a long story. I think I even cried about my ex during it. Music's important to me. It's one of the most important things that helped me grow up in life when I went through struggles and hard times. And it's not just rap. It's not just, I like everything. I go see Avril Lavigne, I go see country rap, you've seen my array of concerts that I go to. I've seen 311, Metallica. I grew up really being like a little headbanger. About time he got his justice, Tupac. I have a whole ass fucking story about fucking going to a Metallica concert and I just found out something that I don't know is true and I don't fucking know. It is about time he gets his justice. What I'm hoping happens coming from this, Kylie, is that we also get justice for Biggie. I really was into like the New York rap growing up, more so than California rap. I grew up in Miami partial my life. I was really into even though I never understood it, I loved Hispanic music growing up. Salsa, all the Cubano and Colombian, and I love jazz, the blues, fucking rock. The 70s are like amazing. I've had some really cool conversations with Boober about music. I don't necessarily always agree with Boober or like his style all the time, but he has a good array of music. I like talking to other creators about music. That's why I named my channel Music, but nobody really comes here for the fucking music. Everybody only comes here to see Summer Will's content. I'm trying a little bit to broaden my horizons. Maybe one day it'll click. I don't usually, for Summer's content, put tag words and shit in my lives. Today I did. I'm hoping it helps. 100%. No, they won't.
Fadeaway jumper. Down it goes. Victor Wembanyama hits a game winner.
Look. Look, the cops out there like, hey, that must be. They're going to have famous people all through this trial, I'm betting. They're starting today with Suge Knight. That is going to be fucking interesting. And when this trial's over, what I'm going to do is go compare some of the shit that the artists and the people that were involved back then say. I can't wait to see if like Jay-Z or fucking Snoop, we don't know what they did. I didn't look nothing up to see if they had a list. Today's just going to be jury selection. I don't even know if they're going to show it live. Let me go ask ChatGPT. If not, I'll cover the coverage. I don't fucking care. We'll skip. We'll go in between Summer's case. It would get Summer's picture out too if I can get somebody from Fox Community over here. Oh, why did I do that? That's so stupid. Yes, we are digging into today. What are we digging into today? I love my fucking chat GPT, dude. I hate it too. I fight with this motherfucker like a motherfucker. I talk to it like a human. Y'all just go talk to your chat GPT like a human. You'll have fucking conversation all fucking day. It's fun. Sometimes funny, sometimes fucking angering. However, mine's not paid for right now. I gotta get this shit paid for. So we're gonna be careful with it. They limit. Okay. Live link to jury selection. Mock trial. We'll do YouTube. There we go. Click the link. My daughter's all into that water shit with the AI. It's so ridiculous. They hate me using AI, and I can't help it. I'm addicted to AI. Okay, so live coverage continues shortly. We'll leave this tab up. We will continue to watch the outside. Oh no, let me share some of this. Hold on. Can y'all hear? Let me know if you can hear it, because my shit's telling me I lost. Probably did the other video. I don't know how this works. Let me know if you can hear it. Right. So this is the night before. He tells people he didn't write that book. Now he's just saying, look, this was last night. This was the night before last night. Y'all watching? But come in. This dude's fun. You can't. This shit is fucking ridiculous. Hold on, I gotta refresh again.
It's 27 years and y'all want to say y'all. They put that shit all over the social media though. That's my guy, Tupac. I'm like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, they ain't got though. They trying to use my statements against me. You gonna lose, dude. I was paid to say that, stupid ass dude. Yeah.
Okay.
I was paid to say that, stupid motherfucker. You can't use my against me, stupid.
And then what's this book they say you wrote?
Yeah, I did. After that dude did that, I didn't breach that contract. He did.
After that dude,
Okay.
Carrot top.
He did.
Oh, bitch. He had my life up. I clawed up under a rock for 6 years. And I just got tired of it. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to listen to that next part in a minute. Right now, I'm fucking. Can you hear it now? Now look, he goes in this one. Hold on, hold the phone here. Hold the fucking phone. Now, this was the night prior. All right, the night prior to this phone call, which happened last night, the night of, right before trial. This is the very night before. He did an interview with Fox 5 Las Vegas.
Custody since 2023. Your trial's coming up in a few days. How are you holding up?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Best I can. Yep. So how you doing?
Getting ready for the trial as well. So I read your book, Compton Street Legend, that you co-authored. Why did you feel the need to tell your story? And when you wrote it, did you ever imagine the situation you'd be in now?
I didn't write that book. I just told him 10 things in my life and I gave him some pictures. He did research and stuff like that. Him and my lawyer did that book. My lawyer died and I just went on to sign on.
It must have been Carrot Top did research for pictures and shit. Anybody remember when Carrot Top was in all that trouble? I can't remember what he was in trouble for. I'm gonna have to go look at that. He was all fucked up, running around like a fucking whack job for a while there. He definitely did this shit, dude. I just showed the other day when he got arrested, his bail hearing. Hold on, you hear my voice is coming back? The weed's making it dry then. At his bail hearing, he did the same exact fucking thing. He was accepting money for his future story after his arrest because he knew he was getting out of fucking trouble in Tupac's case. He knows he ain't had shit to do with this. They wasn't feeding him the correct kind of food. He needed food for his fucking cancer. He was demanding they give him food and let him out on house arrest. Like, it was crazy ass fucking shit. While he was setting up to pay for his future story and movie rights or something, I think they said the other day when we listened. Like, this dude is all types of fucked up. In my opinion, he's going to be found guilty. No fucking doubt about it. And I'm hoping it opens a can of worms for Biggie. Like, they both deserve justice, don't you think? All right.
I never read it or nothing.
You were never handed a manuscript to sign off on?
No, I never read the book or nothing. It was already, and him and my lawyer was doing it. His name was Wayne Higgins, and he passed water in his yard.
Hey, look. Give me just a few moments of your time.
Looks like me.
Up to you, black dude.
I was still in Florida, yeah.
If he was still in Florida.
He
He can't wait to go back. All right, so listen to this. I want you to hear this. Tell me what you think of this. It's going to be real short. This is, let me describe it a little bit. This is Tupac's trial. This is Keefe D. He was in the Crips.
I know all about it, dude.
Okay, how he wrote the book? Okay, so this is 2 days prior to Keefe D. His trial. His trial's set to begin today. Listen to what he says. Hold on, I'm going to find the clip. Where the fuck did it go? And why is that running? Hold on, wait.
You have Google on your computer?
Yeah, I got Google. I don't fucking need Google. When I lost it.
Anyways, what's it about?
Anyway, so this guy's saying that he didn't. What the fuck is wrong with this? He didn't write the book. Okay, 2 nights ago, he's telling this news reporter from Fox that he didn't write this book, that he did it for royalties. He just did it for money. Remember, we spoke about that. We talked about that. So, okay, now, last night, he says this. You ready? This is last night, the very night before his trial.
27 years, and y'all want to say They put that shit all over the social media though. That's my guy, Tupac. I'm like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, they ain't got though. They trying to use my statements against me. You gonna lose, dude. I was paid to say that, stupid ass dude. Yeah.
Okay.
I was paid to say that, stupid motherfucker. You can't use my against me, stupid.
And then what's this book they say you wrote?
Yeah, I did. After that dude did that, I didn't breach that contract. He did.
So then, wait a minute.
I didn't hear anything.
Wait a minute. The night before, he says this. This is the very 2 nights before trial, which is set for jury trial selection today. So they still have time to go file motions to add these people to the fucking trial, right? They're starting a trial today with Sugar Knight, a big bang today.
I'm doing good. Best I can. Yep. So how you doing?
Getting ready for the trial as well. So I read your book, Compton Street Legend, that you co-authored. Why did you feel the need to tell your story? And when you wrote it, did you ever imagine the situation you'd be in now?
I didn't write that book. I just get things in my life.
Right. But last night he's on a jail phone call. That's a jail phone call. This is the night before. And then last night, one more time, he says this.
27 years and y'all want to say y'all. They put that shit all over the social media though. That's my guy, Tupac. I'm like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, they ain't got though. They trying to use my statements against me. You gonna lose, dude. I was paid to say that, stupid ass dude. Yeah.
Okay.
I was paid to say that, stupid motherfucker. You can't use my against me, stupid.
And then what's this book they say you wrote?
What?
Yeah, I did. After that dude did that, I didn't breach that contract. He did.
Okay.
Carrot Top. You know
Fucking Carrot Top was going and getting images for him for the book and information and feeding it to the media while he wrote the book. And the night before, he's saying, no, I didn't write that fucking book. Now, last night, he's on there with a family member. Sounds like his wife or somebody. And they record his jail calls. That's why it's so important not to fucking have jail calls.
Why? They tell you you're being recorded. You know you're being recorded. They have to tell you.
Fucking ridiculous, ain't it?
Even when I answer the phone on the other end, when my buddy is in jail, call.
He has a buddy in jail that calls him. Go ahead.
And it says that.
And it tells you. And we all heard Ziggy when she talks to Fred. All calls are being. Did you know that's how I think it was God himself? I've shared that before with you guys. That he had jail visits. His family would come in and they talked to him. That's how they fucking caught him with his stupid. He was stupid. Now you're supposed to be a criminal. Here's this guy, big guy in the fucking Crips, right? Look, he just got himself caught up for fucking money. It's all about the fame. No matter what, grifting has always been a fucking thing. Let's go check and see what's going on outside the fucking court here. This is what's going on. We're going to see. They're probably bringing people.
Yeah, come on.
They're probably bringing people like Suge Knight and shit through the back. No, he ain't dead. No, he fucking ain't. He's the first one today fucking gonna fucking testify. Suge Knight's been out there talking. He was in jail. They're probably bringing him from jail. He probably got some kind of fucking deal. Lying dick. You're right. Compton Street dog. He looks different in his phone call. They were all jealous of Pac and Big. That's what it was. It was all money. Diddy had a little hand in both. Oh, they both did. Suge too. I wonder if they're gonna have Diddy testify. Paid either him or Diddy. Yeah, I think they talked about it. They're definitely gonna have Diddy in here, dude. They probably did question him. That's probably how he got out all his baby oil charges.
Puffy should be in that too. He should be actually getting out of jail.
You think? No.
Yeah,
Is he still in jail? I thought he already got out.
Yeah, he got sentenced a year.
That's all he got.
Yeah.
I forget.
He got sentenced like 7 years. For 3 years, and he's going to end up doing a year. He should be.
Yeah, because he probably took a fucking Elford plea like fucking Brandon Lawson.
He should be getting out of jail like this month.
How did he get in the shit car? Oh, they left the... Here, we'll go watch some footage. I shared some yesterday. There's footage of him getting into the car. Hold on. Look, there's footage of the fight he had with Orlando, and
I remember when Bob got shot out.
here, let me come down so you guys can see it bigger. Eminem and Tupac. M came in after Pac, but he knew Pac as he was coming in.
I didn't know.
It's gonna fucking storm, dude. I hope they don't knock my live out.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
we're
come
gonna
live
see it.
later today, and I'm gonna cover summer for sure. We got a lot to talk about. I did a little tiny bit at the beginning, but I didn't want to dwell on it. I just wanted the clip.
I wanted to go to Sandcastle today, too.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Do you know how long I've been begging you to? He got to go with me. We have a water park here. It's called Sandcastle. I bought fucking tickets, season passes, and haven't even gone yet. And summer's almost fucking over. Like, I'm fucking mad as fuck.
She just wants to see me in my Speedos.
Yeah, right. It ain't nothing like that. Don't let him fucking pretend that shit. Ain't nothing to see in them Speedos. At least there was when we were, what, 13, 12.
Yeah,
Literally, he's like my brother. This is just how we talk. It ain't nothing like y'all think. Or we'll be on here like, oh my God, I knew it. Just how we always been. Look, here we go. Look, there's the fight. The fight's breaking out. His sisters are actually two of my best friends. Look, there's Pac. He runs out. Watch. He gonna get in the car. Kylie, you asked. Or wait, maybe the fight didn't happen. Pac went after him. He definitely did. There was tension, but I showed you yesterday. Oh, I wasn't. He's dead.
Did I tell you?
They wouldn't be having this trial. We should go watch some of that shit. That debate is so funny.
Did I tell you I was in jail when they arrested Tiger Woods?
Oh, no.
Yeah, Tiger Woods.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. All right.
Nobody knows.
I'm trying to tell him not to fucking research. I mean, not to tell you guys his life. He was recently in jail. That's why he came up here. I'll tell you why. He was in jail for domestic violence. He has a wife that's in active addiction. He was going through, and he wants to start his own YouTube with my help when he gets back to Florida next week. You know, don't say what part of Florida you're in.
Go to Miami.
Okay, yeah, call Miami. There you go. Okay, so he has a wife that's in active addiction, and they were fighting the tension. It became toxic, much like me and Earl. I'm sure many of you girls have been through it. And she kept leaving him, being with other men.
She's not her sucking dick for crack.
No, she ain't. I'm trying to explain to him he needs to get the fuck back to her because she was, I'm not going to say her name. Please don't. I can't. But this woman was making claims of being human trafficked to another state. Don't say the state because it might help me later because there's YouTubers connected to that state. So she was making claims of being human trafficked to another state, and he doesn't believe that that could happen. They were hitting each other. He hurt her very bad. and ended up in jail, and he's extremely sorry for doing that to her. He doesn't want to do that no more to somebody who he loves deeply. We've all known each other since very young. She's much younger than him, and he's very apologetic for what he did to her. So he wants to go back to Florida and find her and make sure that she's okay. He says that ain't what he's doing, but he is.
No, I'm not.
We're worried about her, and I don't think he understands how real human trafficking is until he came to my house. I think we've both taught each other a little bit. Him being here, watching the whole Earl shmoo, and me bitching about Earl. It's been a fucking real joy. He actually had to be hazed into my family. You all watched that as Earl came in here on a live stream on Ernie's and did his domestic violence fucking spew, right? It's been fucking fun. But we are not having sex under any fucking circumstance. We are like best friends. His sisters are like my best friends, and we have known each other almost our entire lives. So there is that. He makes comments because we've known each other that long. It's like brothers and sisters. It's how we've always. Everybody has friends like that, right? But Boo knows what he did, and he's actually on probation down there and got to get back before he gets in trouble. Before he gets in trouble, he has to go back. He has to check in. No, she ain't dead. She's alive. She's talking to her mom. She's back in Florida. She every so often will try to use his. Every so often, she'll try to use his Cash App to buy alcohol. It's all good, babe. I've been inside 3 occasions. We just have a lot we're dealing with. We come from a very rough neighborhood and lifestyle. Our lives are not fake like my husband and my ex-fucking brother-in-law came out here and tried to fucking tell people. He acted like he ain't know nobody, and that ain't even fucking true. Like, he don't know no people I know because he's from up the hill in McKeesport. We're from 10th Ward and Glassport. We didn't really know that motherfucker, but we all knew each other. And he's on here acting like he don't know Creed. I mean, dude, it's... Man. Lisa, babe, I'm coming for you no matter what the fuck it takes. That live stream, man.
When you stay with Choice Hotels, you get more of what you value. Like the Comfort Inn, where kids value breakfast.
This is the live stream. It has not started yet for Jury Trial. We're still waiting. It was set to begin at 11. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but let's go back to Keefe D's interview.
Research and stuff like that. Him and my lawyer did that. My lawyer died, and I just went on to sign on to it with him. I never read it or nothing.
You were never handed a manuscript to sign off on?
No, I never read the book.
Boo, I probably shouldn't read this to you, but I'm going to Kylie's Nail Candy, who's been a very... Oh, he left. Damn it, I didn't even know he left the fucking room. I probably made him cry a little. I think we are teaching each other something. We are very good friends. And we have been lifelong friends, so there's that. Oh, he's back. Kylie's Nail Candy, who has been one of my long-time subscribers, had said she's been there in active addiction. Are you listening? You. He went to his room. He has his own room and all. Kylie's Nail Candy said, It's all good, babe. I've been inside 3 occasions. Shame, I've been there. Active addiction. Bro, it happens. Crack is so destructive. I hear you. It's very real. Not just kids, all ages are trafficked because she's very comfortable together. They're mad. Yes. So she's saying she has been in active addiction. Crack. He fucking left again, dude. This is what I deal with. All day. He wants to get to his fucking movies. That's all he does is he has phone face. That's what we call it, phone face. What the hell is going on? This trial, I keep having the wrong tab on. We're just sitting here waiting, chit chatting for the trial to start.
Got my popcorn ready.
You gonna go watch my live? Yeah. You ain't gonna go watch. You don't even fucking support me, dude.
Yeah, I support you. I subscribe to you.
He subscribed. When you get to Florida, you're going to though, because you're gonna grab a link and come on campus and do your content. I'm gonna help you.
What's that?
When you get to Florida, then you want to start your YouTube, you're going to come into my chat and grab a link, and I'm going to help you build your channel and get your shit together. You got it? Does he get it yet? Wasn't he trying to poison you, baby, Earl? Man, I fucking think so. I don't know. He wouldn't put my cameras up. I found some fucking powder, my fucking weed. There was a crushed up pill. I found some green shit in my goddamn fucking tobacco. However, I don't think it was him. I think it was a setup. I think he just didn't give me cameras because his little girlfriend at work was telling him I was crazy and didn't fucking deserve them. Yeah, the one who's connected to the same people that could be connected to Paco. Through a man named Brian O'Toole, who is a judge's son, who I know fact, speculating opinion, based on myself going to Canton after giving information about where my sister may be and then actually finding her where she was with a documented police phone call, by the way, to the fucking police, who they ignored everything as a 14-year-old girl walked out. So I think his little girlfriend, I don't want to make things that can get me sued. I'm going to let the police handle it. They better be listening. I'm on. Will you turn that on and put it up on that table, please? All right, so what are we witnessing here? These are family members, people talking to cameras on phones, probably a live stream of some sort. Let's go see if we can find any other coverage outside the courtroom. We'll just go to YouTube and search it. Tupac, I'm sweet home. I'm looking at my damn thing.
You know, why do they call it YouTube? Why couldn't they call it Me Too?
Me Too?
Me Too. Instead of YouTube.
Ain't that what they call the Jeff Epstein? What do they call that? I think they do have like a weird one like that.
Me Too.
But that would have been a good idea. Me Too. You're making your own shit. Oh, what's going on?
Or how about, instead of YouTube, how about my shit?
My shit. My tube. Wait, there's something going on.
Oh,
all right, I'm going to put my mute on. And make coffee when he's done. Oh, hold on. I got to refresh. I'm having problems today, probably because I got to clear my cookies. We may have to deal with that every so often. He is like a brother to me, and his sisters are like sisters to me. We all grew up together. We kind of sort of raised each other for different reasons. Our parents weren't perfect for different reasons.
They were douchebags.
They were douchebags. That's what he says. Yeah, go ahead, ask me, Kylie. We're just sitting here watching. I can sit here and chit chat for a while. I do want to go look for some other coverage, and it is storming here. So if I get knocked out or anything, I'll be back.
Your dog outside?
Oh, yeah. Can you go let him in? See, here we go. My neighbor's going to go let the fucking dog in. Jesus hell. See how easy it is to fucking forget the fucking dog? I didn't mean to do that. Holy fuck. I hope Keon's down there and let him in. I have roommates, so I sometimes depend on my roommates to do things, but if they're not here, I don't know. My house is big and I don't hear my whole home. It's huge. It's like apartments. Trying to fix this bitch up and rent a couple rooms out. No way, High Court of Australia judge. No, not Odell, O'Toole. O'Toole. Yeah. He's a son of. I'm not accusing the judge of having anything to do with anything, but I do know that I have literal conversations in my Facebooks that have been taken down.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know why, about how to find my sister. It's all there. And I have a witness. I have a friend named Jackie.
At Grainger, we have over 1 million products, including the ones that help keep your workplace safe.
Just so y'all know that in case I ever die, I have a witness. Her name was Jackie. She was with me. That's all I'll say about her. Y'all research if I die. Ooh, boogaboo. Where's JLR? I don't know. I haven't been following him, Kylie, at all. And Benny's been talking about some wild ass fucking shit. What's he been talking about? He been talking about Ted. Who is Ted? Can somebody fucking fill me in on who the fuck Ted is? I'm so lost. And Benny, I know you're a huge ass fucking Pac fan, so if you want to grab a link or if anybody wants to come up and talk specifically about Pac or rap or whatever until we're waiting for the trial, you're welcome. Here is a link. Do not show your fucking dick. Do not show porn. You ain't getting up on panel till I see your fucking face and take a screenshot of your face for my own personal reasons. I won't put it out there, but I will take a screenshot of your fucking face behind the stage. That is now my stipulations if I don't know who you are. Okay. I need to make coffee. No, I don't. I need milk. I need to heat my coffee up. We're going to drink cold and black like my soul. So is that the question you had to ask me about summer? Did y'all see Hatfield and McCoy fucking quit? Your parents fucked too. Mine were just non-fucking existent. I didn't even have parents. You ever hear that song by J. Cole, No Role Models? It ain't really about that, but I should write lyrics for a song, No Role Models. My dad walked away from us, and my mother was single, and she was an alcoholic by the time I was 8 years old, and I raised my 4-year-old sister at the time. Real shit. Who's the person that writes the worst horses and that lives near Dawn and Candace? Would that be David Bays? It would be either Fred, David Bays, uh, the Brandon Clark. There's a lot of them, actually, Kylie. Marvin Simpson has a whole horse pasture that Fred was staying in. He held a lot of the horses. He held David Bay's horse, who eventually one of David Bay's horses were given and killed by James Light was given to Laura and Fred, and Laura tells a story on Ziggy's panel about how they trained that horse. This fucking chair is leather, and I stick to it. How they trained the horse to bring groceries into the hauler and do things for people, and that somebody had unalived that horse, that Fred and Laura had saved this horse, and that she believed it was James Light that unalived it. I have the clips. I'll share them when we're covering summer. Let me write it down. I'll see if I can remember to find them. Actually, I think I fucking have it. While we're waiting for Pac to start, we can go listen to it. Hold on. I think I already clipped it. Once the trial starts, though, we're going directly to trial. And then I'll continue my summer.
And your mom in law suite.
More realtor agents recommend Realtor.com.
Cause I don't like them. Our horse got loose one night, and well, I ran into her and Andy as I was going out walking on a holler looking for him, looking for that little horse we had. And they told everybody that I was walking in and out of the holler with a flashlight, smoking meth, which is bullshit.
I think, speaking of the horses, I think that, wasn't it Jody Sue, like, saying that you used to ride your horse out here? Did you, yeah, and I think she was trying to accuse you of stealing things or something. I don't know what she was trying to say. That lady's so crazy. That lady is so crazy. Does she have a reputation?
That hobby bringing this man over here, I had a little mule, and this man over here, every time I hang tired and go up here, I tie him out and stuff, and he thinking cut him loose no matter what I put on him. Even under lock and chain, he cut him loose.
What the heck?
And, I mean, he told me everything, man. He told me. But I feel like he has threatened me that he would see that I wasn't in this holler no more, so no matter how extended he had to go, you know. So,
wow.
I mean, that came out his own mouth.
Wow, something happened to you.
Well, property all around me now. I mean, I own, well, Mom owns 5 acres, this right here, this is what you see in the smoke.
Yeah.
But he owns all the way around it.
As it runs up the way there, does it end right at your driveway, kind of? Does it, like, go right there by where the driveway at 207 is?
The Basement Jesus. We are good this morning. We're taking a little break. I'm covering Tupac today. However, we're waiting for trial to begin, and I figured we'd just come on and chit-chat a little bit about a case I usually cover, or anything really that anybody wants to. That's I have the outside the courtroom pulled up. We had talked about Shug the night before. I mean, not Shug. Keefe D the night before had made a phone call. Let me give a little fill in real quick. Last night, Keefe D made a phone call to what sounds like a family member or a friend, a female, and this was put out by Page 6. Let me share the link. And in this phone call, he states he wrote the book. In my opinion, this motherfucker is going down. But in this phone call, he states he wrote the book. But if you remember, if you watched the night prior, he stated that he did not write the book. So I'll show one more time again the clips. This is what my content is about. This Suge Knight is starting today's trial. It's going to be interesting. In between, I'll be writing down, looking up things Suge said, and maybe covering some summer if it gets dense like it just was. But since you're a new chatter and came in, the important part of today's live is about Tupac. So let me show you what I have shown so far just to remind people. This is last night, the very night before jury trial. I think they did jury already. They're saying Suge Knight's supposed to start today. I don't know where he's supposed to start the trial. I don't know that that's true. That's what ChatGPT doing. Okay. Or no, I think I seen it on Fox. We'll go look.
Y'all want to say they put that shit all over the social media though. That's murder at Tupac. I'm like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, they ain't got shit though. They trying to use my statements against me. You gonna lose, dude. I was paid to say that, stupid ass dude. Yeah.
Okay.
I was paid to say that, stupid motherfucker. You can't use my against me, stupid.
And then what's the book they say you wrote?
Yeah, I did. After that dude did that, I didn't breach that contract. He did.
Okay.
He made money off carrot top. You know what I mean? Oh, bitch. He had my life up. I clawed it up under a rock for 6 years. And I just got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Let them know the motherfucking truth. Bitch, you ain't just got me, you motherfuckers around me got you for me. That dirt rock, all them son of a bitches. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. Even my boy Jerome down the street from you. Louisa, all them motherfuckers.
What if you could print every idea to life?
And alter your facial contours over time.
So you're telling me guys that Keefe D's trial starts today about whether he took out Tupac or not, or was basically part of the group who did that, essentially his murder trial, Tupac's. And Diddy has been cleared from this via Keefe D recently, and Suge Knight is basically going to be a witness and testify. And this trial starts today. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Keefe D trial begins today. Jury selection will most likely take a week in this trial, so that I don't really count that as the trial when it's just jury selection, but that essentially is part of it. And so I think the trial will properly start next week around the 17th. But nearly 30 years after Tupac was gunned down on the streets of Las Vegas, one of the most famous unsolved murder in music history, Juan Keefe D. Davis, the only ever person charged, is going to trial. And there is no murder weapon presented at the centerpiece. The other men authorities have linked to the Cadillac involved in the shooting are all dead. He's the only one that's still alive. And prosecution are preparing to build a major part of their case around something Keefe D. himself has been doing for years, running his mouth, talking, interviews, memoirs, statements about everything that happened that night. And now her judges ruled that important portions of these statements can be presented to a jury, and basically accusing Keefe D of being part of everything. Oh, okay. So let me give you guys just a quick rundown on what happened. September 7th, 1996. 1996 was the year I was born. Tupac is in Las Vegas. Early that evening, he attends the Mike Tyson versus Bruce Seldon fight at the MGM Grand with Death Row record boss Suge Knight. But after the fight, surveillance footage captures an incident that would become crucial. Inside the MGM, Tupac, Knight, and others become involved in an attack on Orlando Anderson. Anderson was a nephew of Keefe D. Only hours later, Tupac is riding in a BMW driven by Suge. They stop near the Las Vegas Strip. A white Cadillac pulls alongside them. Gunfire erupts. Tupac is hit. Suge Knight is injured. The Cadillac disappears. Tupac is rushed to the hospital, but he dies 6 days later. He was only 25. Police investigated, but nobody was charged. This became a huge myth in the music industry. Now, he was in the Cadillac. Duane Keefe D, his nephew Orlando Anderson to basically get his lick back. You have Dendray Smith and you have Terrence Brown. These four people. And that matters enormously because Orlando Anderson was identified as a suspect. He denied involvement and he was killed in an unrelated shooting. Then the prosecution does not, have to prove here that Keefe D pulled the damn trigger, but their theory is that he helped organize all of this. And therefore, he's basically the only one alive and he denies and has pleaded not guilty to the murder charge. Now, Keefe D, the only reason this is really going to where it's going right now in this trial, because the man doesn't shut up. Keefe D began publicly discussing the case in interviews. He co-wrote a memoir as well. His accounts of the events surrounding Tupac's death began to bring attention. This was a major legal issue. Keefe D had previously spoken with investigators. His defense argued that statements from that interview were protected. That became one of the biggest pre-trial battles. Because the prosecution could introduce his own previous statements, the case could become far stronger. In July 2026, Judge Carly Kinney ruled that the 2008 police interview can be used. The judge also cleared his memoir to be used in this case as well, which means that jurors can hear and see statements, which is a big no-go for Keefe D. The investigation dramatically turned when
I am extremely surprised they didn't wait for the build-up and have Suge later in the trial. It's probably because I'm thinking they're going to want to bring Suge back. I don't think this is going to be a slam dunk for Suge, and I think we'll see him more than once during this trial. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I also think that's why I think he's going to take a deal to get out. Something's going to happen. Some will be overturned. We'll see at the beginning, did you take any pleas or any deals to get out of this? They always ask. We'll see what he says, but yeah, share your link so people can sub to you. All right, hold on. Let's check outside the court here. There's movement. Couple people going in, lots of people. I'm sure there's people there for other things too, not just there for. Imagine having court on the same day, and this is Vegas. This is. Look at this big burly guy coming out. Hi, dude. They have to all come out and be put on camera. Their faces are plastered everywhere. That would suck, yo. Look at them. These are probably attorneys and shit. I don't know who's who. I didn't really pay a lot of attention. We'll learn together as we listen. I know some of the story. I paid attention to like DJ Vlad and okay. Do you have a Discord? No, I don't do Discord, honey. That's because the other one I cover, first, I don't know how to fucking even use Discord. Second, the other case I cover had a lot of fucking games in Discord where people were like doing money and pretending to be fake FBI agents, and it's crazy, man. And before I go, if you're just here for Tupac, I'm going to share the other case I cover so that you can get a. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Let me know. If not, I have to fucking Can you hear me, Kylie? I'm fucking with these mic settings. How about now? I got a fucking commercial here. There we go. Hold on. Why do I always seem to have fucking problems when I'm doing something I don't want to have problems with? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Turn your volume up. It's probably your fault. I'm kidding. Good shit. The Basement Jesus. You ever hear of Summer Wells' case? Do you have a channel? Share your link. Do you cover Tupac? I'd love to share some of your content if you'd let me, if you want to come up on panel, whatever. But anyways, yes ma'am, go get your link. Here, I'll share you, you don't have a channel? Alright, but I'll give you a link if you want to come up. Tell me what you know about Pac. In the meantime, we are going to, I found a bunch of links. I went to here. Let's go see what we could fucking find here. Alright, USA Today, I just don't want to share their shit. Oh, here, no, they sued. Hold on. I'm sharing somebody else's shit of that, I guess. Oh, look, JLR is live. Kylie, you just asked. Let's go see what JLR is saying about Tupac.
Get me on the stand and point somebody out. It's worse than taking a gun and shooting a man in the head. Because if you shoot a person in the head, they die once. If you get on the stand and you snitch on that person, they die 8 million times. Night continues.
He's such a dweeb. I can't wait to hear this.
I am not going to be responsible for sending another man to prison for the rest of his life. If God's forgiving, who am I to think I'm bigger than God if I don't forgive because I'm not? So he's pretty much saying he's not going to snitch on anybody. He's not going to snitch on anyone, even though his loyalty is to Tupac.
Jesus fuck. Okay, hold on.
Davis's attorneys did not respond to ABC News request for comment on noting how many times Keefe Davis has admitted to his alleged role in Shakur's death. Knight said he was amused at the idea of Davis's lawyers would plan to argue he wasn't even in Las Vegas the night of the drive-by shooting. If that's his defense, he might as well go out with a bang and walking in and sock his lawyer right in the face because you already put yourself out there. Knight said Davis's alibi. If somebody's falling off the cliff and you know this little twig, this little bitty flowers and daisies or whatever, it's not going to hold you up. But they're still grabbing and trying, knowing it's not going to hold them up. And that's what he's doing. Davis's attorneys have tried so far unsuccessfully to keep Davis's.
Maybe, oh, you know what it is? It's probably because I'm going to have to mute. Tell me if that's better. Hello. It is probably my fault. I had a live stream of Outside the Courtroom playing, but JLR has that playing. I have a large speaker behind me, and it was probably having noise cancellation. Let me know if it sounds better now. That ain't rain. That was noise. I tried to hit noise cancellation on my mic. I guess it didn't work. Hold on. I apologize. I'm having a lot of problems today. Yeah, I can reduce the background noise. I'm not gonna play with this now. Maybe later on when I come back, we can fuck with that. Okay, I apologize. I really do. Let's put JLR on and see what this dweeb's saying. I want him to come fucking talk to me about that fucking land he was on my father's.
His alleged public admissions out trial. He has argued that he only confessed for profit because he thought he had immunity from prosecution stemming from a 2008 interview with the joint LA Federal Task Force. He felt he was untouchable.
I agree.
He wanted to talk bad about Pac. He wanted to just talk. He kept talking until they put cuffs on him. This is what Suge Knight said. Knight told ABC News he thinks he doesn't think it matters whether he testifies in Las Vegas.
I have a Facebook.
Everything he said and talked about, he already told on himself. So what are you going to do? Erase all the recordings of the interviews he did? Knight said. 30 years after witnessing the killing of the rap star, he helped create Knight said he still misses Tupac Shakur. There's not a day that goes by that he personally doesn't think about Tupac or I miss Tupac. That's my brother.
I definitely have a Facebook, an Instagram. I don't go on there often though. TikTok.
So he says he's still you know loyalty still lies with Tupac. Suge Knight. Now we can see who enters the courthouse here. Will any rappers make their grand appearance here in support of Tupac or in support of Keefe D. Davis?
What rappers are in support? Let's look that up.
I'll turn down the volume some.
Hold on. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Screw him. Hold on. Let's go back here. Okay. What rappers are in support of Keefe D? I don't even know if I spelled that right. I put GD. I fucked that all up. Suge Knight has publicly said, free Keefe D in the past. That especially interesting because Knight was in the BMW with Pac when the shooting happened. That happened on Reddit. I don't see. Is there a video of this? Let's go see. Alright, this is Suge Knight says he won't testify against Keefe D and Tupac murder. This was October 2nd, 2023. Here he is, he's first on the list. Hold on. Suge Knight will not be testifying against Keefe D during the jailhouse interview with TMZ when asked about Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who was charged with murder with a deadly weapon for Tupac Shakur and Shakur's death 27, well this was 28, 29 years ago. Shook says he's absolutely not testifying. I'm not going to get on the stand and testify 1,000%. I wouldn't go, he said. I wouldn't testify, none of that shit. He continued at the end of the day from Keefe. He said Knight expresses that he was surprised at the arrest of David, nor do I want to see him get arrested. Knight told TMZ, and whatever the circumstances, if he did not have involvement, or if he didn't have involvement in anything, I wouldn't wish someone going to prison on my worst enemy, Knight said. And there was one of two people in the car. And Pac's not going to be able to tell the story. I ain't going to tell the story, Knight said. So here he is, the very first person on the witness list we're hearing to testify. Let me go see if I can find anything else about that, because JLR is reading. We're just going to go with it. Reggie White reacts. We talked a little bit about Reggie.
We're challenging the standard of what comes standard.
I forgot who he was. We're about to find out.
With the next generation.
Before we get into this week's questions, which
wasn't he the security guard? No, that was Gene Dill. Hold on.
we have a good amount based on everything that happened last week. Is there anything you wanted to talk about or speak on before we get started?
What up, First Family? Hope everybody enjoying the first part of October, the month of the Libras. Happy birthday to all our Libra fans. Two of my favorite females were born in the month of October that are Libras. My grandmother, Harriet Baskerville, happy 95th, and my sister, Latanya. But anyway, just wanted to shout out the winner of our trivia question, our trivia quiz or whatever, of the person who actually picked out the date that Keefe D will be put in handcuffs. And that was a subscriber of Bomb First Family. It was actually a female. Jamar, JMAR _808. So shout out. As we promised, we upgraded it because we were so happy and John felt so good that day. We're going to send you a sweatshirt. And we know you're a man posing as a woman. You better prove to us that you're not, but it's all good. You're still a subscriber. I don't care what you are. So shout out. Last but not least, I forgot this one right quick. If y'all can go over and support me and y'all boy, The Realist. We did a video / song that's up on all streaming platforms. And we also got a music video that's posted on Pacific Code Media YouTube channel called Keep Your Mouth Shut. I think that's the name. Y'all know I'll be fucking up names. John, tell me the correct name of the song if you know it offhand.
Keep your mouth closed.
All right.
Keep your D story.
Keep your mouth closed, the Keep Your D story. So I'm sure y'all appreciate that video. And my boy Rick also was involved. Other than that, let's go.
So obviously when Keefe D got arrested, we did a live stream and talked about it and then reacted to the press conference. But now that it's been a little over a week since that happened, can you talk me through that day and some of your thoughts when you realized that what you said was going to happen actually ended up happening?
Yeah. Well, didn't know, like I said, never knew when it was going to happen. Just was very, very confident that it was going to happen. I know some of you smart idiot ass YouTubers will say, oh yeah, because you want to testify before the grand jury and all that. That's how you know. Well, if you look at the dates as y'all did, y'all know, y'all saw it. Y'all like to omit that part, and then go and testify until, shit, I done forgot when. First week of September. I've been talking about this over a year, but didn't know. I told you I was getting subpoenaed, so it ain't like it was no secret. Didn't have much to say. as y'all see from the grand jury testimony. That wasn't what it was about. I wasn't there. I ain't seen shit. I can just tell you what happened and what led up to possibly that incident. But I have been not obligated or ordered, or I don't know if it still stands still. That's why I stopped talking about it, because once you go to the grand jury, you're not supposed to talk about what you talked about in the grand jury. It's actually a misdemeanor crime. So I got to research and find out if I can talk about it now, which why is all over YouTube, what was said and what I said. And so, yeah, if y'all listen to it, y'all know that I ain't saying nothing incriminating to put the man in jail, because he did that on his own motherfucking accord. They don't need any assistance with that because of his stupidity. But we had got a heads up. We had knew, because I'm from Compton. People from Compton talk. So we had gotten phone calls starting at least 7:30 a.m., 8 o'clock a.m. that he has been taken into custody. And we didn't go live announcing it until about 9:45. I had known about it, had the copy of the indictment about 8:30 a.m. that morning, but me and John didn't want to be the first to go out with it because of the information and how we had got it. But then other people started leaking it, and then we went live, and y'all saw the live stream and what we thought of it.
Let me talk to you about this, because we did like a audio response, but I think everybody was a bit taken back by Suge Knight's comment stating that he wouldn't testify, he wouldn't cooperate, which wasn't a big surprise, but that he wasn't even sure if Keefe D was involved, but he was definitely sure that Vegas didn't know who the shooter was, and that because Orlando testified for him, he was a good kid. And he closed off this entire statement with saying, free Keefe D. So I just wanted to kind of get your thoughts on him deciding to go that route when it comes to him speaking about it publicly.
Yeah, well, come on. That didn't take me back. The only part took me back was the free Keefe D part, if I'm keeping it real. Everything else that he said, I don't have no problem with, because that's just opinionated based on a person that's in prison. And so had no problem with it at all. I just didn't like the fact of Keefe D, free Keefe D. The reasoning, for those that y'all can comprehend and understand why, is because guys after the shooting and later subsequently the death of Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight from his neighborhood that consider themselves members of the same gang, the Ma Piru area, took a lot of motherfucking life and death situations and penitentiary chances for them. And to go and smug that in their face after all of those dudes or people did those things, took penitentiary chances and life and death situation dances from a nigga that's talking about you was breakdancing and saw blood gushing out of your head, and Tupac was trying to jump in the back seat, acting like a man, and then you gonna go and say, free that punk ass motherfucker for some frame? Nigga, fuck you. Fuck you if that's how you really feel.
Turn after turn, era after era.
And they're off. Here he comes around the curve.
Firestone has been there.
Faster than anyone else.
At the races that defined the sport, on the roads that brought us home, through the miles that made legends. So whether they're conquering the competition or you're conquering your daily drive, with Firestone, you can do it with confidence. Firestone, for dependability at every turn.
So we're still a wholesale roaster. We supply coffee to other coffee shops, and we help them lay out a plan and pick out equipment. And when we do, Webstrong is one of the first players on that list. You got to get your paper supplies from Webstrong. You got to get equipment from Webstrong. It's just a no-brainer.
Surviving witness to the shooting, as well as Shakur's sister and former Las Vegas Mayor Oscar.
I'm so sorry. My dog was fucking crying. He wanted fed. He stole the cat's fucking food. I'm trying to fix the situation. I apologize. Alright, so this is the next video up is Shug. This is still this is Boss Talk 101. Let me copy. Suge Knight knew what happened the night Tupac was shot. Keefe D done. This is another creator's take. I figured we'd look at some of the other creators' takes. This was 2 hours ago. This man did this. I will share his channel. I'm just having a really bad stream. I don't know what the hell. All my dings and dangs, and I promise the next trial day tomorrow, I think, if they do it, we'll listen at the end. This is new. This is only the second trial I've ever covered. I did Quentin Simon, if you want to check that out. I fucking apologize. Alright.
Oscar Goodman. Davis was arrested in Henderson in September of 2023, and he is the only person ever taken into custody in the case.
Wow, guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. It's a big day today, guys. We're about to see one of the craziest 30-year later trials that we've ever seen. Didn't know that it was going to happen. I remember when Suge Knight and Tupac was riding down there in that damn car. Everybody see the picture of him in that car. Like they're leaving somewhere and going somewhere, and boy, he's sitting there, he driving that thing. OG, you there?
Right here. What's up?
OG, today is the big day. You know, a guy from Compton, California is on trial in Las Vegas, Nevada, and another guy who grew up with him is set to testify either against him or with him, Mr. Suge Knight. I need to get your perception on that. Will Suge Knight have anything valid to say on this stand? Yes or no?
No.
He ain't saying nothing valid. Why you think that? Listen, first of all, he was there. He knows exactly what happened.
Do we?
He was there.
Try Aleve for longer lasting body pain relief. Aleve.
We need to localize the summer campaign by yesterday.
Well, he knows exactly what happened, that's for sure.
He was there. And you was there. Let's just talk about that for a second. You was in Vegas. Yes, you was. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Correct.
You was in Vegas. So let's just talk about it. You basically see two guys that you grew up around and with going, I say with, when I say with, y'all from the same place. How do you see this working out for Mr. Keefe D?
Oh, he's a stunt dummy, and he's gonna be the sacrificial lamb if he don't do what he's supposed to do.
He's been down before. As far as the judicial system, do you think he cringe at the fact of anything going crazy in this case, or do you feel like he feels comfortable whatever way it go? I mean, being that he's a man of age and he's a guy who basically been down these roads, and he wrote the book. He wrote the book. He spoke in interviews. He done all of the footwork. He did the proffer. Everything that they needed, he done. Is he his biggest enemy in this trial?
That's the most truthful thing you said in the conversations we've ever had. He's his own biggest enemy, running your mouth.
Running his mouth. I mean, you being a product of Compton, I have to go back to that. I mean, what are you guys about in this? What are you guys about in Compton? The way that this here is, it's just a lot go on. 10 square miles, and this is what produces from where you from. Could you please iterate? That's what I thought. Crickets. There's nothing.
Dallas is bigger than 10 square miles, and y'all done killed Kennedy.
I don't understand why we're not talking about that.
In the pink house. So is that a product of you got and bigger than killing Kennedy and being the unaliving of Kennedy? Y'all produced Charleston White.
No, listen, I get what you're trying to do. You're deflecting, but I'm talking about a trial that is at the top of the when it comes to press and media today. The only thing that people want to know is what the hell's going to happen with this boy Keefe D. And
so I guess he's talking to this creator. I don't know who it is, but it made me think of something. Hold on. Oh, look at this. The Art of Dialogue. There we go. Now we're getting into some decent channels. So I believe the Art of Dialogue. Is this the right one? This is the one that was involved with the... Hold on, I just had a short power outage. My computer didn't go out. If my shit goes down, so you know, it's storming here, sort of. Looks like motherfucking tornado weather. Okay, so I believe the Art of Dialogue. Let me make sure before I misspeak. Okay, let's go to ChatGPT. The first interview Keefe did about his book was on the Art of Dialogue. Correct? I could be wrong. Hold on. Yes, but there's an important distinction. On camera interview Keefe D gave was reported with Vlad TV in 2019, like I told you guys the other day. But the Art of Dialogue interview was specifically an interview where he talked about his book, and discussed the Tupac killing. The Las Vegas Review-Journal reported in 2023 that Davis had given the Art of Dialogue an interview about 2 years earlier that he was promoting his book as a true account. So, we are now, today, the Art of Dialogue. Hold on, I got too many fucking tabs up here. We'll keep JLR up. The Art of Dialogue is reporting on Keefe D's trial.
The All-Stars.
This was
Keefe D.
10 months ago. Let's see what they have to say. Suge Knight finally admits Keefe D told him they killed Tupac and reveals never before told information. I'm going to share the link. Let's give this a listen.
It's around the corner, man. And he officially came out with his defense. He's saying that, Diddy, he put a hit out on you and Tupac, and that's the reason why Tupac got killed in Vegas. So, yeah, man. How you feel about that?
Let me know if you can hear it.
Conversation been out there. He put his truth out there. A lot of other people put their truth out there. Me personally, if it wasn't already out there, I wouldn't have no comment on it. But since it's there, parole back in the day, I should keep a box
So I'm not sure who these people are. I'm sure we'll learn about them through the trial. I wonder if this is going to go on. Suge did a series, a lot, especially after Keefe D was arrested, of phone calls with many creators from prison. That's actually how he would, I'm going to bet, get money in prison, put on his books and help and things like that. So when you sit back and listen to what he's saying, I'm sure him being first on trial, I think it's important to listen to some of this shit because truth, this shit's probably going to come out. He's going to eat his fucking words, like no kidding. But I'm going to go back, listen to what he was saying. I'm really not paying attention at the moment because I'm in Chat GPT putting a transcript in for a certain reason. Just give me a minute. But I caught that he was talking about, let's go back to where he talks about, where he starts talking about Diddy. We're going to go back a few minutes here. We'll start about 3 minutes.
Puffy used to come to the hood. You know, him and James always been good friends. You know,
Tell me who James is. I probably do. But
James is the one.
it's just
I know what I know later on.
It's a really bad recording. I'm hearing it on my end to the basement. The recording's not really good. It was probably a jail call. But let's take a break because here's some things that he's going to talk about. I put the transcript through ChatGPT. I asked what points in this call could they pull out at court and who do we suspect the witness list is. Yes, I went through the transcript you uploaded, and there are several sections that could become relevant in court, especially because prosecutors can use the defendant's own statements to establish what he knew, what he believed, and whether his current story is consistent with earlier accounts. One important distinction, this is Suge Knight speaking on the interview, not Keefe D, so the prosecution could simply treat Suge's statements as proof of every allegation. They would need a proper evidentiary route. Suge testimony, admissible recordings, document, and other witnesses who established the underlying facts. The biggest portions of this interview, Suge says Keefe D personally told him about the $1 million. This is probably the most explosive section. Suge says Keefe D approached him at the stables and told him that Puffy them were supposed to give him $1 million and that the money had been paid before Vegas events. pasted markdown. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to click it. Then Shug says Keefe D described the alleged arraignment as involved in more than just himself and Diddy, including people he allegedly named. If the prosecutors could get this testimony admitted, that's potentially significant because it goes directly to the motive theory of the prosecution. But remember, Shug is recounting what he says Keefe D told him. That is hearsay evidentiary issue the judge would have to deal with. Let me get a drink. I'm out of water. I used it for coffee. Shug says Keefe D identified other people. At roughly 4:50 to .515, Shug says Keefe D named names that he believed Keefe was telling him the truth because of the way he described the alleged arraignment and history between the groups. That's potentially useful to prosecutors for cross-checking other evidence. That doesn't establish those people's guilt by itself. 3. The security firearms issue. This is another very interesting portion. Shug says he later learned that the security personnel allegedly weren't carrying firearms nor used that if law enforcement had imposed a restriction on off-duty officers providing security, death row should have been informed. That could become relevant because it concerns security arrangements that night, who knew about those arrangements, whether officers were armed, communications between security personnel and authorities, what death row was told. And Shug specifically says he didn't learn about certain calls until seeing the indictment. Alright, we'll take a break there and listen to a little bit. No, I mean it shuts completely off. There's no sound at all. Okay, well I'll go refresh. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on with my audio. This is pissing me off, to be completely honest with you, but I'm not going to throw a full-fledged fit out here. I think it's because my cookies need deleted. If you guys just give me one fucking...
Right here, I could have been doing something with a lot of curses in it, and I wouldn't have rhymed with online vibes. The last word, there's been a whole bunch of motherfucking rockers, but I ain't...
Let me know if you can hear this video. No, I don't run OBS. I do have a hacker issue, though, because of my YouTube. You'd have to go back and watch all my content, and I think that's what's going on right now. You can ask my normal subs like Kylie. It's fucking absolutely ridiculous, and from time to time, they try to stop me from going live. And I do believe that's what's going on right now. Call me fucking schizo, I don't fucking know. But these motherfuckers out here in the YouTube world really do fucking play games with my Google account. Okay. So, let me know if you can hear this. This is an old Tupac interview. It's a lost interview.
Do that for the kids out there, so I changed. But...
East Coast fans feel like their new allegiance to the West Coast.
So you're not hearing it when I'm off camera? How about if I hit mute? Could you let me know? Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to, right now, while I'm on the motherfucking computer, because this is getting absolutely goddamn ridiculous. I did just update my Chrome. And it just did a bunch of new shit. And now I can't find my fucking... Here we go. Hold on. I'm going to clear my cache. If it gets me out, I'll be back. This is fucking insanity. Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna refresh.
The courthouse. You know, when you enter the courthouse, it's usually one way to enter the courthouse. So it's just going to be very, very interesting of what happens with this.
Okay. Let's go back.
Will they be able to impanel it?
Fuck a JLR. This is a 24-minute interview, so we're not doing that. I already read that. Give me a moment. Here's the Suge Knight call. Let's start that over. Let me know how this goes. I'm going to pull my camera down. Let me know if you can hear me. Yay, the cat shaped problem. Now let's read.
Keefe D, you know that trial coming up, man. It's around the corner, man. And he officially came out with his defense. He's saying that, Diddy, he put a hit out on you and Tupac, and that's the reason why Tupac got killed in Vegas. So, yeah, man. How you feel about that?
Well,
Can you hear me? Do you hear me speaking? Okay.
first thing first. I mean, that conversation been out there. He put his truth out there. A lot of other people put their truth out there. Me personally, if it wasn't all the way out there, I wouldn't have no comment on it. But since it's there, I'll tell you this. When I first paroled back in the day, I used to keep a box at the Staples Center. So I'm at the Laker game, fucking with a bitch here and there, got some bitches with me. I step out for a little fresh air. I see Keefe D. Keefe D was spooked. First thing he told me was they didn't have nothing to do with the killing of my homie Buntry. I responded to Keefe D and said, shit, if I thought that, I'd be on you already. He said, but I'm going to give you something that's real true, and I didn't want to tell you because we've been knowing each other, since we was kids. So Keefe D was like, look, I need the money. Puffy and them supposed to give me $1 million. They gave us most of the money, or half of the money. And that's how everything unraveled for is what happened in Vegas. At that time, I'm on parole. I look to the left, look to the right. The whole place is packed. So I'm like, I had to go take the piss. Let's have this conversation in the restroom. He was like, man, I ain't going in that restroom with you. And good thing he didn't, because even though we was friends, but if a motherfucker pays you to kill us, I got a bullet into my skull. And one of the best friends I had ever had in life is Pac. And he ain't here. I'm gonna beat the fuck out that nigga in that restroom. My blood was boiling. Somebody used to always say, but at the same time, I am an intelligent, wise man and a businessman. Since I can't do nothing to him, I might as well get him to answer some questions. So I doubled back on him and said, what you mean? He said, well, look, Puffy used to come to the hood. He said, you can ask James. Him and James always been good friends. James is the one who went through some things and been tampered with. But it's not about James getting tampered with. It's about the conversation Keefe D told me that what he told James. Guess they baby mama was his best friends. So Rat James, what Keefe D said, he told Rat James that, look, it's big money in this. Only thing Puffy want to do is pay $1 million to have both of them killed. He told me that. He said it was, according to him, he said it was security that accepted money, participated in it.
So-called
And it was so-called homies. So he laid it out to me in a way that he's spilling his guts to me, saying it wasn't just him. It wasn't just Puffy.
James,
He named names,
no.
named people. And usually when people name names the way he was naming names, I believe him, because he wasn't talking just to be talking. I felt he was also coming straight because there was a big war behind that. A war that they lost. And I think it was a war that destroyed their neighborhood. So that's being said, I know what I know being there. I know what I know later on when people told lies or never told me the truth. I know that later on when I found out certain people was suspect in assassination of Tupac, an attempted assassination on me. I know from conversations that if somebody was a suspect, one of the first things they should have did was told me. I know what Frank told me. I know what I had to go through to basically had a homies find Frank and pretty much kidnap Frank. I wouldn't use the word kidnap, but made Frank drive back to my house in Louisville just to have a conversation with me. I know that Frank also told me that reason why he wasn't asking his phone or walkie-talkie is because the head of security told him don't, and if he come back to the house, something's gonna happen to him. Beat up, maybe killed. So he said that's why he was avoiding us. I know when I talked to Frank,
I know, Bailey.
I was
Who's my son? Basement issues.
aggressive rather, to get the truth. I know when I asked Frank,
What happened? Uh-oh, we're gonna visit from my son. Don't say, oh, your YouTube. My son has an amazing YouTube. He just started. I'm so fucking proud of him. If anybody who back in the day subbed up to him when I shared him, he's Face Pacman. He does video games and he has been viraling and viraling and viraling one after the fucking other with his video games. He literally, I had over 400 on my stream. He's so proud of himself. So please, Bay, share your link in my chat, and anybody that wants to sub up to him, please sub up. He is doing a really good job, and he needs it. I'm proud of him. He has 3 amazing babies, my grandbabies. They are my world. I have you blocked on yours? No, I don't. Ah, okay, so I'll figure it out. I don't know why we're blocked. It might be a Google thing. Oh, maybe because of all the fucking hell we were going through in my home. Okay, I'll fix it after. I'll go to your page and share it in my community post. But he's doing amazing. And hey, yo, Bay, promote me a little. It would help. I only have 3 people watching right now. People don't usually watch me for Tupac. And stay for the chat. What do you think about Tupac? Did you know, this is Mike's son, did you know that your dad, this was his legend. He breathed, loved. My son is Mike's son, or, my first husband committed an unaliving by train. And we've spoken about it a million times here, but we also have a brother who is a 2-time heart transplant recipient. My only grandchildren are through Bailey, and I am extremely, extremely, extremely proud of him and his YouTube. So even look him up, go find him. Thank you, Bay, and promote me a little bit, you little fuck. I love you. But I wanted to stop by and tell you about me getting almost 400 plus people on my stream last night, and I can give you a shout out, but you have 2.6 subs while I have 1.5. I don't think it'll help you much. Yeah, it might. You never know. Some of your subs might be involved, might like true crime, Bay. That's how you do it. You got a network out here. I've been trying to teach him, and he's doing better than me. He didn't take very long to get that. And even though he's not getting the subs, he's getting major watch hours and people watching, and he's winning in a different way. True crime's a little different than playing damn video games. All right, stay for the live, Bay, if you can. We're going over Suge Knight. Today's the Tupac trial. I love you. Give the kids a kiss and hug for me.
why he didn't carry his gun. I asked Frank why he didn't tell us that he wasn't carrying his gun. I asked Frank, even you carrying your gun for your own protection, you definitely would need your firearm if you're doing security for Pac. And
check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right.
I know that Puffy got to be one nervous motherfucker right now. And it looks like it's going to be the trial of the century.
In real time, did you know that it was a hit on you and Pop? Did anybody tell you anything?
In real time, no one did. So this is the thing that bothers me the most. Getting into it with somebody, no big deal. Having enemies, no big deal. Going to war, no big deal. Getting shot, we all know what we signed up for. But it's a problem when if you're doing security and you off duty and you getting paid to protect my artists, do your best to protect my artists. If you getting paid to do security, which you was, and if it's true that the police tell you that these off-duty police.
Okay, so here's what I found out about Rat James. This is who he's speaking about. We're going to talk about Rat James and Frank. Rat James. Suge is referring to James Rat, someone connected to Death Row, Compton Circle. The important part is what Suge claims. Keefe D allegedly told Suge that Puffy wanted Tupac and Suge unalived for $1 million, but Keefe D allegedly said he had communicated this information to Rat James. Suge says James supposedly knew about the alleged plot, but didn't tell Suge on Tupac at 10:55, Suge specifically says. The receipt came back that Rat James knew this firsthand, but never told none of us. So when Suge says Rat James, he's talking about someone he believes had firsthand knowledge of the alleged plot. Important that Suge's alleged testimony, not established fact, that James participated in Tupac's murder. Frank. Frank is a completely different person. Frank appears to be one of the security people assigned to Tupac in Las Vegas. Suge says he had to have people locate Frank. Suge was brought back Frank was brought back to Suge's house so Suge could question him. Frank allegedly told Suge that the head of security instructed him to use his phone walkie-talkie. Frank allegedly said he was warned that if he returned to the house, he might be beaten or unalived. Suge questioned Frank about why he wasn't carrying his firearm while providing security for Tupac. That's particularly important because Suge is connected to Frank through security arrangements surrounding Tupac on the night of September 7th, 1996. And this is the really interesting distinction. Suge isn't saying Frank unalived Tupac. He's saying essentially Frank was supposed to be protecting Tupac, wasn't carrying his gun allegedly, had been told not to communicate, and I didn't know about those circumstances until much later. Then Suge contrasts that with Rat James, who he claims knew about the alleged hit before and didn't tell him. So you have two separate allegations here. Suge's allegations are allegedly he knew about the perpetrated $1 million hit on Suge and Tupac and didn't warn them. Frank, security personnel who Suge says wasn't armed and allegedly had been instructed not to use communications. Keefe D. Suge says Keefe D. told him about the alleged $1 million arrangement. P. Diddy. Suge says Keefe Diddy attributed the alleged $1 million hit to him. One caution, a transcript automatically cautions appear to mangle several names. For example, Ratchet. Well, this is because I didn't share the whole transcript. But that's the whole, we're going to leave that there. Let me come back to chat. Nobody, a whole floor watching. But anyways, let's finish. Let me go check on a trial I found, and it's not available. Fuck. Let's go back to live news now. This keeps happening. Here's what they had 13 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Waiver of one challenge is not a waiver of all. And then, like we just talked about, the challenges for cause will be up at the bench after each side is finished with their questioning. If it happens earlier, you just don't think this is a suitable person, and it becomes very apparent, and you just guys want to approach it, and then let's do it that way. Okay? We don't have as many issues ultimately with other jurors being tainted by answers, so we can do a deeper dive than usual, given the individual sequestered nature.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let's bring in the jury.
All right, the jury.
Sorry, I was putting my fan by me. Tell me if you can't hear me. So this was 13 minutes ago. Let's see if they came back. This is what I had on, and then the stream went off. So let's go try to find another one. I don't know what the fuck today. Let's try Court TV. We might have to go to USA Today. It seems like they're pushing it. Ooh. All right. Let's go to the USA Today. Let me go to my chat GPT. This is ridiculous. They're taking down every stream. Why? Let's try this one again. I guess I fucking missed it.
Medical coders are professionals that play key roles helping patients. If you're a problem solver and want to
30 years after Tupac Shakur was gunned down in Las Vegas, a jury will finally decide who is responsible.
Las Vegas police arrested Dwayne Keefe Davis in 2023, the only suspect ever charged in the rapper's murder. His trial starts Monday. Fox 5's Victoria Saha sat down with Davis's defense attorney to find out more about the preparation that's gone into the case.
Dwayne Keefe Davis has cycled through 3 attorneys since his 2023 arrest, all leading up to next week's murder trial. His current defense attorney, Michael Sam, sat down with me here at Fox 5. He tells me he believes his client is innocent and plans to fight for him every step of the way. Here's a little bit of our conversation.
And you were brought on just a few months ago. Yeah, so that didn't give, from April to now, August 10th for a jury trial, that didn't give you a lot of time.
4 months. Yeah. 4 months to go through 30 years of paperwork and investigation and multiple jurisdictions. You're talking about Compton PD and
Right.
LAPD and FBI. And I mean, there's all these different people that had some, investigation into this case over that time period. Yeah.
So it's not your average murder case that we see in Las Vegas. What led you to that decision of taking this on pro bono? comparing this to the work that you're putting in.
I did not want to be hemmed up for payment. I mean, to put it simply, the problem is, and I understand the other attorneys' positions, right? They, if you're going to do a case like this, the state had already said that they're anticipating that their case in chief would be, 4 to 5 weeks, on top of whatever long the voir dire or jury selection would be, on top of our case in chief if we're going to do it. I mean, that's a lot of time to spend away from the office and spend away from making money for the office to keep the lights on and so forth. So I understand completely the economic.
This is the attorney. Okay, who is he? The defense attorney for the only man charged in the 1996 murder of Tupac Shakur said he took the case pro bono. So Keefe D don't even have money to pay the motherfucker. I'm gonna bet you he promised them a story. So Keefe D doesn't get the money, but the attorney will get a story later. He'll be able to explain things later. I bet you he's gonna make money either way behind the scenes. This is fucking insanity. Michael Staff represents Dwayne Keefe D. That's just my opinion. I'm speculating. Michael Staff represents Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who was arrested in 2023, nearly 30 years after Shakur was shot and killed in Las Vegas. Staff, a criminal defense attorney with 25 years experience, said he was contacted by the colleague of Davis' previous attorney, withdrew from the case. Staff said he was not familiar with Davis when he received the call. This is fucking insane. I did not know who Keefe D was, Stamp said. I just didn't keep up with it. This guy's going to make a book deal, a movie deal. Look at him. That's just my opinion. From 2,000 to 14,000 pages, Stamp said he agreed to take the case without a retainer, in part to avoid financial constraints that he said may have contributed to the departures of the prior counsel. I didn't want to be hemmed up for payment, Stamp said, by not being tethered to a financial expectation by the family or by Keefe. It allows me to run free and just do it the way I need to get it done. When Stamp joined the case in April, discovery stood at approximately 2,000 pages. He said that number has since grown to 14,000 pages, spanning multiple jurisdictions, including Los Angeles Police Department. I mean, that's a lot of fucking research, man. He might be good. You don't know. Maybe he'll surprise us. Los Angeles Police Department, the Compton Police Department, the FBI. Stamp said a team of 4 has been working around the clock since April. Stamp said he refused to push back the trial date, which had already been set up by previous counsel for August 10th, because he did not want Davis to remain in custody any longer than necessary. When I had looked through to remain in custody, this guy thinks with the way Keefe D is on the phone with motherfuckers saying, I didn't write the book. Yeah, I wrote the book, but he's going to get out. This dude's going to make money regardless, in my opinion, on the death of Tupac. Do you think that there should be something in play for attorneys of defendants that are found guilty where they are unable to make money off the death of somebody? Because I really do. Something in me, I'm speculating, this is an opinion, something in me is telling me this guy is a straight grifter, and he knows Keefe D isn't going to win, but took the case anyway for money in the future to secure himself. Just an opinion.
The Las Vegas summer heat can be dangerous for our neighbors in need.
That's why the Salvation Army needs you.
There's more. Hold on. There's more to the write-up. Let me see if I can get that. We got to watch the commercial. Sorry. And I fucked it up. Here we go.
Your help to collect water.
No, we don't. There's more to this article. I'll read it after we watch this.
Sponsored by Albertsons and Vons.
All right. Well, Mr. Michael Sam, thank you for joining us. We are just a few days away from this trial. So before we get into the nitty gritty details, tell me, were you a Tupac fan growing up?
I am a Tupac fan, so it's not a word, it is a am. I appreciate his music and his lyrics. I think his lyrics are great.
So what was your reaction when you kind of were handed this case now 30 years after his death?
Well, it's one of those things where obviously wasn't planning on it. I had received a phone call from one of my friends who was an attorney, who had informed me that the previous attorney was withdrawing from the case and had asked for my help to take over the case. I did not know who Keefe D was. I just didn't keep up with it. Being a criminal defense attorney for like 25 years, the last thing I want to hear is more work, right? So I don't want to hear about other people's cases. I don't want to, I don't follow the news for that reason. I don't watch.
I have
typically
heard
try to stay away from like true
everything.
crime episodes and things because it's like listening to my work, right? And so I had been at that particular point a little bit bored because I had stopped my criminal defense practice the year before and I was doing more traveling. It sort of came into that time where I didn't have much going on. The firm that we do, a personal injury firm now, it's a boutique litigation firm. And so we're very happy with where we're at. And this thing just fell into my lap. And I looked at the case, I looked at the evidence that was presented at that time, and I really believe in Keefe's defense, that he didn't do it. So as a result, I took on the case. So I've taken it on pro bono.
Oh,
here's another thing too. His name is Dwayne. This is an attorney. Should he be addressing his client as Dwayne instead of Keefe? Listen to how casual he's talking about this client. Now, Keefe is very involved in the music industry. When Death Row came about, something I was reporting on the other day, Death Row came about with the Bloods. There was the South Side. Let me go to my... Ooh. Give me 1 minute here. Nope, that ain't it. Hold on, it was earlier on. I used my chat GPT a lot. I hope I didn't fucking delete it. Okay, give me a minute. We recently spoke about the Bloods and Crips and Southside Compton Crips and what the fuck was the name of the street? Give me a minute. I'm going to read something to you. Yes, I found our recent discussion. Here's what we discussed. Keefe D was associated with the Southside Compton Crips SSCC. We're talking about Neckbone and his connection to Keefe D's circle. The discussion was that Neckbone is somebody who was on Vlad TV very early on after Keefe getting arrested. He's another... You're going to hear it. They all grew up together. Described being around Keefe D's crew early on, before later moving to the Pyru, that's the name of it, Pyru Blood side. That led into the broader point that the Bloods and Crips weren't always and clearly separated identities people picture today, especially when you're looking at who grew up together. You pointed out that in poor neighborhoods before the internet, kids spent their time with kids around them. Streets, schools, families, and friendships could create groups naturally. That might be fighting or protecting their neighborhood before they even conceptualized themselves as belonging to a formal gang. Your argument was essentially that local conflicts could grow into a larger larger territorial identities, and those identities could be inherited or reinforced by the older generation. We connected that to death row, Suge Knight era where the blood crip divide became much more political and culturally significant, even though many of the people involved had known one another, lived around one another, or had relationships before the labels hardened. There was an especially important distinction you were making. Someone being identified as a blood or a crip later doesn't necessarily tell you what their childhood relationships look like. A person could grow up around people who eventually became members of the opposing set. That was particularly relevant to your interest in Keefe D. Neckbone, Suge Knight, Death Row, and the Tupac story, because you were trying to understand the social history underneath the later gang labels rather than treating Blood versus Crips as though everybody involved had always been enemies. So what I'm saying is that this is a group of people that had grown up together in these gangs before they were even gangs. Like their parents, these were second and third generation children of the parents who created the Bloods and Crips and grew up around their children. And as the Bloods and Crips created themselves, people started interfering, gangs started having beef with each other. Listen, Suge brought the Bloods. That's how Death Row was created, in my opinion. Death Row was ran by Bloods. That's just fucking what it is. And the sad part of that is Tupac was not a Blood. Tupac came from New York. He was banged with the Crips. He wasn't. It's just there's a deeper connection between them. So we really need to listen to what people are saying when it comes to their past. I have a feeling during this trial, a lot of that's going to be brought up. So I don't know. That's just where I'm going. And I think it's educational. It's going to be to the trial to understand the connections if they go that far.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Well, talking about getting the case handed over to you because the previous attorney, Mr. Draskovic, had stepped out of it. What were some of the challenges that you faced head on, knowing that you were, let's say, the third attorney to take on this case?
So sometimes when you have a case where there's multiple attorneys that have been on it before you, it's usually a sign that maybe that you have a client who isn't managing expectations well or has issues getting along with people in general. I've never found that to be of Keefe. And once again, Keefe meaning Dwayne Davis. Okay. I call him Keefe. His family calls him Keefe. It's one of those things. And so I met with Keefe first time, very pleasant man. I've met with his family, very good people. I attended his
Yeah, I'm going to be on a majority of the day. I have to do summer. It is. I had to turn the air on off because everybody couldn't hear me. Listen, guys, I just asked something else. He just mentioned all of the attorneys Keefe's had. This is now the third attorney for fucking Keefe D, right? So let's listen to why Keefe has herpes. Stop. He does not. Don't say that. I'll get sued. We don't know if he does. He might. He might. Who knows? Okay, Ross Goodman, October 2023. Goodman was the first private attorney publicly associated with Davis after his arrest. He appeared with Davis at October 19th, 2023 hearing. But Goodman did not ultimately become Davis's trial attorney. The two couldn't reach an agreement on the terms of reputation. Goodman told the Associated Press that Davis could not meet the terms of their agreement, but he didn't publicly specify so what exactly what those terms were. Okay, so there's a little fucking.
Hey, what's our spoon downstairs?
It don't matter. Eat whatever. I took it out with a spoon.
What's that?
I took it out with a spoon. Eat whichever. I put it in a bowl. So this is the AP. I don't see a video, but there's an article. Defendant in Tupac Shakur's killing loses defense lawyer ahead of arraignments on murder charge. It's pictured Dwayne Keefe D is led into the courtroom at the Regional Justice Center on Wednesday, October 2023 in Las Vegas. Davis has been charged in the 1996 fatal drive-by shooting of rapper Tupac Shakur. This is by Bezayoui, who will testify. I'm sorry, I fucked your. I can't even say. I'm not even going to fucking attempt it anymore. Las Vegas Review Journal via AP poll. Written by Ken Ritter, updated 7:03 p.m. EDT, November 1st, 2023. This is that name I could not fucking say. Just in case, we want to make sure everybody who deserves the credit gets the fucking credit. Yeah, that was my son earlier. He's amazing. Go sub up to him. I gotta find it. Hey, Flies, I've been waiting for this trial. Thanks for the coverage. I'm just not sure if I missed it. Flies, can you tell me? I'm having a really fucking hard time finding a live stream that stays up. They keep taking them the fuck down, and I think I missed it. So we're just gonna cover it till I fucking find a trial and we rewatch it. Okay, so let me read this quickly. And I am going to turn the air on for a little bit. We're going to sit back and watch something. I don't know fucking what. So that I can cool down or turn my fan on or some bullshit here. Okay, this is credit by Ken Ritter. This is the AP. I'll make sure I don't get sued. I did not in any way write this. This is not my motherfucking article. I know they sued Jays for Justice once or something, didn't somebody? Okay. Las Vegas AP, the former Southern California street gang leader charged with the killing Tupac Shakur in 1996 in Vegas, has lost his bid to be represented at his arraignment by the lawyer who spoke publicly about the defense 2 weeks ago. Attorney Ross Goodman told the Associated Press on Wednesday that Dwayne Keefe D. Davis could not meet terms of the agreement that the judge on October 19th gave them 2 more weeks to reach. Goodman did not specify the reason for the impasse. Davis is due for arraignment Thursday, and Clark County Court District Judge Tierra Jones could order a financial account of Davis' assets to determine if he can afford a lawyer or if she should declare him indigent. The name of the attorney to defend him at the public expense. Public expense. So this was a public defender, and he's firing him. A man who was making all this money off these books now has no money off these books, and he's coming in trying to sell his story already day one to get bail. Beautiful. Scott Coffey, a deputy clerk, county public defender, said attorneys there were reviewing Davis's case to determine whether they can represent Davis or if they have conflicts, such as having in the past represented other people involved in the case. So this is an attorney that also represented other people. The judge also could name a defense attorney in private practice to represent Davis at the taxpayer expense, to assign a special public defender from the county, an alternate roster of possible court-appointed attorneys. We're just not... Okay, so apparently he ended up getting this fucking attorney, even though it was a battle to fucking get him, right? So then this attorney is no longer there for whatever reasons I just read and can't even already fucking remember. Charles Canoe and Robert Ario, court-appointed attorneys, more free fucking attorneys. You can't make this shit up. This guy deserves the fucking Tart of the Year fucking award. After the Goodman situation collapsed, Davis was represented by the court-appointed attorneys Charles Cano and Robert Ario. They represented him through the late 2023, early 2024 period and worked on things including his bail requests. That was amazing. We watched that the other day. Davis subsequently dismissed the court-appointed lawyers after obtaining private representation. Here's something from Channel News 13, Las Vegas. Let's look at it. I wish it was a fucking video. Okay, and it's not. Same writer, new lawyer for former gang leader charged with Tupac Shakur points to historic trial. I'm not going to read the picture shit. Las Vegas, a former Las Vegas gang leader jailed in Las Vegas in 1996 killing of hip-hop music icon Tupac Shakur has hired a private attorney who appointed Monday to what he expects will be a historic murder trial. Dwayne Keefe, so here we have this new attorney coming in. It's already historic, right? Now he's already fired. He's not here since 2024. Who was Keefe D's attorney since 2024? We're going to go look. Did he fucking represent himself? Hold on. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis dismissed court-appointed lawyers and hired veteran. Oh no, here we go. He dismissed them. So now we are into 1, 2, 3, 4 attorneys. He hired lawyer Carl Arnold, who said in a statement that his office was honored by the opportunity to represent Dwayne Davis in what will be one of the most historic trials of the century. So now we have another one, historic. Y'all, you can go read this. We'll read it another day. Maybe. I'm not stealing people's shit. This man has a history. I lost audio. I'll be back. Apparently, clearing the cookies didn't work. Okay, this man has a history of hiring and firing attorneys. So now we got this. What I believe, I'm speculating, my opinion of him is he's a fucking jackass. But let's go listen to the next one that has the trial of the century. We're not even reading. I'm not stealing everybody's shit. Let's just go listen. I'm gonna go search again for a live stream or the past, whatever the fuck I missed with my hackers today.
His father's funeral in Compton, California. It wasn't Compton, it was California. Early on, met his family, and they're all just normal, hardworking people. And so it wasn't the issue of him not being the type of person that would get along with people. It was just more of, I think, on some level, finances for these other attorneys, as well as just juggling schedules. No one could really devote the time and attention.
Finances for free public defenders. Sir, what finances? He was offered and fired many free attorneys. He doesn't have a right to complain about fucking finances in his fucking trial. You're a grifter, in my opinion.
That Keefe's defense needed for this type of case.
And for those of our viewers who are not up to date with this, Mr. Dwayne Davis has gone through a few attorneys. As I just mentioned, Mr. Draskovic was the last attorney. He had mentioned he was withdrawing because of a retainer issue. That could mean a lot of things. But you're saying that you took this case on pro bono, but the magnitude of the work that is going to go into this trial, can you explain?
Countless hours. So when we started, I believe there was 2,000 pages of discovery. We are now up to, I want to say, 14,000 pages of discovery. And so it's come not all at once. It's in dribs and drabs. And so we've been managing review of every page, determining what that page meant, whether it was relevant to our defense or not. And that takes time. In the meantime, we've also been doing research.
So apparently, there is a whole lot of people live right now trying to cover this case, and it seems as though they are having the same problem I am. They are covering other shit. So you can go look it up. Apparently, they are trying to not show this publicly. Maybe some motion went in before court. This is very odd. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but if anybody finds this live or has the live stream of it, please bring it to me. I'm going to research later and find out what the fuck happened to the fucking Tupac trial today. But we're going to continue this. And when this is over, I'm going to end, take about a 30-minute break, go to the bathroom, get lunch. And then I'm going to come back with summer content because I've about had enough. I've been on for 3 hours and can't find the fucking trial. It's ridiculous. And I've been having a ton of fucking technical problems. I would say this live stream is a fail, but thank you for watching, all 4 of you.
Interviewing people, going out to Compton, walking the streets where some of these events had occurred, and then talking to potential witnesses for our case, that kind of thing. So what's nice about this is that I don't really have much of anything else going on. My 2 partners with the personal injury practice are phenomenal attorneys. And quite honestly, they've sort of
We have an Edgar Snyder here in Pittsburgh. No fee until we get money for you. How many of you seen commercials like that? So this is not, they don't have experience. Their personal injury. Keefe D just fucking buried himself, dude. Have fun, yo. This is gonna be a fucking hoot. Do y'all remember the guy that represented himself for running into people? Yeah, we're looking at that. This is going to be fucking great. I can't wait to see this guy fucking put himself under the fucking prison. I'm sorry.
have borne that weight of managing and running the firm and doing the work while I'm gallivanting along here doing the Tupac trial. So it's been a lot of hard work, and we've put a ton of hours. There's 4 of us in the team that are working basically 24/7 on this case from the very beginning in April. When I first took the case on, I refused to move the date for the trial. So the date had already been set by previous counsel for August 10th. I refused to move it because when I had looked through what I had in the beginning, I just didn't believe that Keefe should be in custody a minute longer than he needs to be.
And you were brought on just a few months ago.
April, I think.
Yeah, so that didn't give, from April to now, August 10th for a jury trial, that didn't give you a lot of time.
4 months.
Yeah, live some more.
Yeah. 4 months to go through 30 years of paperwork and investigation and multiple jurisdictions. You're talking about Compton PD and
Right.
LAPD and FBI. And I mean, there's all these different people.
We need a break. Fuck it. This shit's already fucked. We are about to fuck my whole fucking... where am I? No, I just did crazy shit. Okay. We are about to fuck my whole live jam for a minute. I need the fucking money. I mean, not the money. I need the money for my live stream. But more importantly, I need the fucking music. I can't fucking take it. It's been a hoot today. I hope you all were enjoying me crash. It would be a good go clip it. Go fucking clip it. Here you go. Let's jam. Maybe they'll let me share. This is Sir Drone Edits. Oh.
I thought it was over, but this only the beginning. Thug niggas don't die, one born every minute. Tupac don't leave, that's what they screaming. But these niggas on this earth is the demons. God called my dog, it's time to move on. You a rider, jumped in the BMW, and cruise on. God got you now, no more penitentiaries. You the soldier, nigga, you made history. Hoes moaning, no more pain. Took my dog in another place, another game. But still west side, till we die. Niggas roll, reminisce and get high. Thug nigga, no more tears, mama share. No more rain in the motherfucking new year. Cause you in heaven with the other G's. We scream, Machiavelli to our enemies. If you like us, go to the niggas in the East Coast. Machiavelli #1 in every record store. You live life to the fullest, then you die. You taught niggas never run, just ride. Killers, that's what you hang with. Gangsters, that's what you bang with. You felt dead around the corner, but you came out. Real niggas don't change, that's what you was about. You taught niggas to take pain, be a man. That's why Tupac niggas scream your name. Tattooed up with t-shirts. When you die, you say ashes and no dirt. See, you's a legend in your own time. Ghetto millionaire from gangster rhymes. Cause you real to the fullest. If you had a trigger, nigga, you bullet. R.I.P. to my thug nigga. See you in the crossroad from Master P. Much love, nigga. West side niggas feel it. East side niggas feel it. South side niggas feel it. Midwest niggas feel this. Thug niggas want y'all feel this. Tupac was the realest. I see death around the corner. Thug niggas when they die. I see death around the corner. Thug niggas when they die. I see death around the corner. Thug niggas when they die. I see death around the corner. Thug niggas when they die. I see death around the corner. Thug niggas when they die. I see death around the corner. Thug niggas when they die. I see death around the corner. Thug niggas when they die. I see death around the corner. Thug niggas when they die. I see death around the corner. I see death around the corner. Thug niggas when they die. I see death around the corner. West side niggas feel it. I see death around the corner. South side niggas feel it. I see death around the corner. East side niggas feel it. I see death around the corner. Midwest niggas feel it. I see death around the corner. Thug niggas want y'all feel it. I see death around the corner. Thug niggas want y'all feel it. I see death around the corner. Dedicated to my niggas. I see death around the corner. Machiavelli. I see death around the corner. I see death around the corner. West Coast bad boy. What's up to my niggas in Richmond, California? My niggas down south, hustling New Orleans, Midwest, Cleveland, Ohio, Cincinnati, Louisville, Kentucky, Texas, Shreveport, Indianapolis, Oklahoma, Atlanta. And all y'all real niggas all around the world, they can't stop this shit. There's no limit, way too good.
Fucking little homies. Everybody talking. Fucking little homies. Little homies. Everybody ducking. Just pay attention, here's a story about my little homies. Straight thuggin', little bad young motherfuckers. Gotta love them, you can catch them in this G-Box, touching his Glock, screaming outlaw, busting on my enemy's block. Educated on these cold streets, get money, making dummies out the police. Ain't no peace for an adolescent nigga to rap, to be a thinker, blood smoking 24/7. Everyday drinker, got my diploma, but I never learned shit in school. More money, more bitches, more murder, fool. Always the young niggas getting in shit. She wouldn't stop the conversation, so you called her a bitch. Listen on paper thin, motherfuckers. Drinking gin before you get the sinning on the buses. Empty this clip, pass by like you didn't know me. Everybody ducking. My fucking little homies. Little homies on the ride. Niggas gonna die tonight. Let's get high, little homies. Little homies on the mash. Money's from these punk police. Cause little niggas run the streets. Little homies on the ride. Niggas gonna die tonight. Let's get high tonight. Little homies on the mash, money's from these punk police. Little niggas, I remember when you was just a little G, flirting with death, playing Russian roulette. Hey there, young nigga, what you smoking on? Mad at the world, get your can from a broken home. Let a squad put your mob to sick. A bunch of adolescent niggas spitting major shit. Tell me, young nigga, if you die, let me know with your heart feel pain. Watching as your mother cries. Will all your homies ride? Or will they all get high and talk about how you died? Young niggas on a mission to complete. Getting G's back in heat, bringing havoc to the fucking streets. Nobody knows why he took a photo and unloaded on the whole front row. Try to tell him, but he act like he don't know me. Pull out his pistol and show my little homie. Little homies on the ride, niggas gonna die tonight. Let's get high, little homie. Little homies on the mash, running from these punk police. Cause little niggas on the streets. Little homies on the ride, niggas gonna die tonight. Let's get high tonight. Little homies on the mash, running from these punk police. Cause little niggas run the streets. Bomb 16 on death row, busting on them phony motherfuckers cause the big homie said so. Niggas knew I was a nutcase, quick to blast, living underage, but it'll blaze on your bitch ass. Is there heaven for a G? And if it is, will I finally get to be at peace? On these streets ain't no peace. Shell shock shows, making money off of crack sales. Young black male, unable to change cause it's a cycle. Plus nobody knows the evil that they might do. Lil Moo, Big Yacht, K Castro, Big Mouth, Hussein, calling out Lord. Telling the world to be equipped when these young motherfuckers rip shit. They don't quit. Troop down on me, pull a pound on me, bust like you didn't know me. Fuck my little homies. Little homies on the ride, niggas gonna die tonight. Let's get high tonight. Little homies on the badass, running from these punk police. Cause little niggas on the streets. Little homies on the ride, niggas gonna die tonight. Let's get high tonight. Little homies on the badass, running from these punk police. Cause little niggas on the streets. Little homies on the ride, trooping out to make us ready to bust on you motherfuckers. What the fuck you niggas wanna do, nigga? Nigga, take your shit off. Little homies. We robbing motherfuckers, nigga. Thug life. Outlaws. West side. You know what time it is. My little homies. You know what the fuck you got into, nigga. Outlaws, nigga.
Civilians are still in the area, so check your fire.
With Amiga Home Insurance, it's not just what's inside your home that matters. It's who you share it with.
How do you pronounce your name?
Tupac.
Tupac.
Remember, like two, and Pac like pocket. You won't go wrong. Just Tupac.
A military mind, nigga. A military mind means money. A criminal grind, nigga. A criminal grind mean hustle. You know. We trading war stories. We outlaws on the rise. Jealous niggas I despise. Look at my eyes. We trading war stories. We outlaws on the rise. Jealous niggas I despise. Look at my eyes. The king in my picture. A thug nigga drinking hard liquor. This ghetto rifles got me catching up to God quicker. Who would figure that all I need was a head trigger? Semi-automatic Mac 11 just to scare niggas. Pardon my thug poetry. But suckers is born every day. And fear man growing trees. Criminal ties for centuries. A legend in my own rhyme. So niggas whisper when they mention Machiavelli was my tutor, Donald Gordon, my father figure. Mama sent me to go play with the drug dealers. Henceforth, we thug niggas and we came in packs. Every one of my niggas strapped, sipping on yak. In the back, my AR-15. Thug until I die. These streets got me craving Thorazine. My lyrics are blueprints to money making. Fat as that ass, that honey shaking. My niggas trading war stories. We outlaws on the rise. Jealous niggas I despise. Look in my eyes, we trading war stories. We outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look in my eyes, I must have straight tricked. Bugging this shit, they call it over thugging this shit. But I'm just a younger nigga getting older and loving this shit. But what was I doing in this place? To the face without a pistol in the first. Face determination in the words, but I figured to play the war, to watch all these player hating niggas position for I can see them all. Made it up out of there, lucky to be here to tell you that it'll never be a repeat. People, I'm trying to tell you. Now picture the scenery of thugged out, smoking greenery. Consider the BG, but I'm off in this game something deeply. My eyes on the CDs, that's why I'm young and burnt out. Learned to know how to do now by 18 turned out. And wide open, the ride riding and smoking, collide with foes in the first place. Y'all shouldn't have fucked with us in the first place. Got real OGs dropping game to the youngsters. Y'all don't want no fun, cause y'all be the next in the long line. We trade stores, we outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look at my eyes, we trade war stores. We outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look at my eyes,
I break some walk with this gangster war story tale. Stacking loot up in the coupe that I protect with a Mac 12. Let my clip in the chamber, fool your life's in danger. No one will remain when I come through dubbing insane. Call me Bolo Banjo Pain, the slanging moving cane. I be the nigga that's pulling the trigger and dubbing the house on figure. My bigger balls and room call. The life ain't a ball, we bust that ass up against the wall. Against the side of a man, car we bust him down on the way to the ground. Ain't nothing to argue me. Plus up is still dope, killing up hoes and keep vibing G. It ain't no problem to funk off, no double I fuck to my soul dog. Bless their dirty ass balls off, it had them bitch niggas hauled off. We trade war stories.
outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look in my eyes, we trading war stories. We outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look in my eyes,
my whole family been raised on shit that ain't okay. Ain't nothing on the earth will make a nigga like me stay. I'm reminiscing and catch a flashback when niggas ran up in my house and I was too young to try to blast back what happened then. No one would tell me since I was 3. Heard that God took my peoples, now they living somewhere free. But fuck that, you got what's mine and I want that. Never drop my guard, been on the squad since way back, and now I'm sitting holding it angle because my parents missing. Thugging immortal, we got some war stories for you.
Now look at me, straight outlaw immortal. Never gave a fuck cause I was nobody's daughter. Outlaw from my tits to my clips. Don't try to figure cause the murderous tendencies in my mind can't be controlled, nigga. So who's the bigger? Who's the quickest killer? Would you try to trip with my finger on that 9mm? When I got your own K94, praying to God as your life goes back and forth. We trade war stories.
Outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look at my eyes, we trade war stories. Outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look at my eyes, we trade war stories. Outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look at my eyes, we trade war stories. Outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look in my eyes, we trade war stories. Outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look in my eyes, we trade war stories. Outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look in my eyes, we trade war stories. Outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look in my eyes, we trade war stories. Outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look in my eyes, we trade war stories. Outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look in my eyes, we trade war stories. Outlaws on the rise, jealous niggas I despise. Look in my eyes, we trade war stories.
Much love. We definitely get around. Come on.
Help us out.
Where we go, we get around. Ain't no party like a thug life party, cause a thug life party don't stop. We gon' ain't no party like a thug life party, cause a thug life party don't stop. To keep playing, all respect to those that break their neck to keep their hopes intact. As though they swear to brother majorly. I don't know why your girl keeps paging me. Nancy tells me that she needs me. God's way she needs me. Every time she sees me, she screams me. Ladies, take it easy. It sounds easy with these. We all don't want it if it's not easy. We now pussy, baby got a problem saying bye bye. Just another legend of a fly guy. You ask why I don't matter. My pockets got better. Now you hook us up for the ladder. And ain't no need for being greedy. If you want to see me, tell the people of the baby with you. And I'll be there in the shippy. I'm you just be happy with this quickie. When you learn, you can't top it out, baby. You know. I can't ain't no party like a thug life party, cause a thug life party don't stop. You know, I can't around. Yo, party like a thug life party, cause a thug life party don't stop. Get around, no party like a thug life party, cause a thug life party don't stop. Here we go. Get around, no party like a thug life party, cause a thug life party don't stop.
Now you can tell from my everyday fits, I ain't rich, so cease and desist with them tricks. I'm just another black man caught up in the mix, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Just cause I'm a freak don't mean that we can hit the sheets, baby, I can sing. You don't recognize me, I'm Shock G, the one who put the satin in your pants. Never knew a hooker that could share me. I get it.
Well, I've been hanging, sagging, trying to do my thing. Oh, you heard that I was banging. Yo, girl, you went to school with, that's cool, but then she turned you out of sister and you got thrown. See, weekends was made for Michelob, but it's a Monday. day, my day. So just let me hit it home and don't mistake my statement for a clown. We can keep it on the down low. As long as you know, I get around.
Ain't no party like a thug life party, cause a thug life party don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no party like a thug life party, cause a thug life party don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no party like a thug life party, cause a thug life party don't stop. We ain't no party like a thug life party, cause a thug life party don't stop. Bigger tips on the hips as I dip, gotta get a tight grip. Don't slip, loose slip, same slip, it's a trip. I love the way she licks the lips, see me talking with a little twist in her hips, cause I'm watching. My conversations on the phone to the break of dawn. Now we all alone while the lights on. Turn them on. Time to set it up, get you wet sauce. Something's on your mind, let it off. You don't know me, you just met me, you won't let me. But if I couldn't have you, why you sweat me? It's a lot of real cheese doing time. That's a goofy thing, the truth I told you. You picked the wrong guy, baby, if you're too fly, you need to hit the go. Straight forward, you die. Cause I only got one night, damn break, gotta be clapped. Are you telling I get them?
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you made your first million?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
I made my first million last year, actually.
What line of work are you in?
I'm in sales.
Okay, what's the best advice you can give someone that's in sales?
You're only as good as your sales reps and your CRM.
What's CRM?
Never. You ain't never had a friend like me. Believe that. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. See, at night I watch the sky, I take another breath, I smoke my new boy to the butt like it's the last motherfucker left. Just me and you evading enemies, let you get my last shot of Hennessy. Ain't never had a friend like me. Remember memories so vividly, was once a little dust kicker, now becomes a G. Who can I call when they all fail? Collect calls to my dogs from the county jail, sending me mail, heard the blocks in the same shape. Ain't nothing changed, niggas slanging at the same place, the same faces, supposed to always hate our foes. This lifestyle is forever, watch the game unfold. Shedding crocodile tears, just got life plus. And you wonder if these white judges like us. Just stay strong, we'll appeal, nigga, you be free. Down with you to the very end, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. How can I be blamed? Forgive me, Lord, I'm insane. In search of fame, won't hurt the change. Following the footsteps of past dealers. Equipped with ski masks, no witnesses, we blast squillers. Maybe now they feel us in this act of war. More casualties, no survivors. Any man that defies quickly dies. Cause we brought us in my quest for chips. We wear vests equipped with automatic fire. We reply when my enemies trip. Me and you against the nation. Whispering while we conversating. Cause niggas died over information. How much more can we take? Expect us all to break. The world ain't ready for us yet, so let's make Clinton pay. They never wanted us to make it. Everything that we possess, we had to fight and take it. I think the president is smoking weed, bumping this beat, making a living out my misery. So they got a friend like me, I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies, cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Promise to visit, I know it's rough in your cell. Receiving mail to the county jail. This is hell. When I was younger, I could picture living in luxury. So how the fuck did I end up in prison? Fucking niggas that got me close by my own side. I found him by himself, no drama, he alone died. Nobody cried, should've never testified. You got my nigga 25, so now I sacrifice your life. Help to separate me and my dog. Broken ties, why the fuck should I let you live? When I'm dead inside, rapid fire my delivery. I'm busting at they whole crew, nigga, remember me. Hit up my outlaw set, then throw my pistol in the ocean. Ditch my ski mask and get the straight coasting. It's visiting day at San Quentin, always there to see your closest road dog. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm down for you, so ride with me. My enemies, your enemies. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Come after us, let's be complete. My enemies, your enemies. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. My enemies, your enemies. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Come after us, let's be complete. My enemies, your enemies. Cause you ain't never had a friend like me. Nobody knows where we'll be. You all appreciate it. When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. Shed tears with my baby sister. Over the years, we was poor than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whoop into my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was the black queen, mama. I finally understand for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it, there's no way I can pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you, sweet dear mama? Place no one above you, sweet. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you? There ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love for my daddy, cause the coward wasn't there. He passed away and I didn't cry, cause my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger. They say I'm wrong and I'm heartless, but all along I was looking for a father, he was gone. I hung around with the thugs, and even though they sold drugs, they showed a young brother love. I moved out and started really hanging. I needed money of my own, so I started slanging. I ain't guilty, cause even though I sell rocks, it feels good putting money in your mailbox. I love paying rent when the rent's due. I hope you got the diamond necklace that I sent to you. Cause when I was low, you was there for me. You never left me alone because you cared for me. And I can see you coming home after work late. You're in the kitchen trying to fix us a hot plate. You're just working with the scraps you was given. And mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. But now the road got rough, you're alone. You're trying to raise 2 bad kids on your own. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you, sweet and dear mama? Please, no one above you, sweet. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you? Pour out some liquor and I reminisce. Cause through the drama I can always depend on my mama. And when it seems that I'm hopeless, you say the words that can get me back in focus. When I was sick as a little kid, to keep me happy, there's no limit to the things you did. And all my childhood memories are full of all the sweet things you did for me. And even though I act crazy, I gotta thank the Lord that you made me. There are no words that can express how I feel. You never kept a secret, always stayed real. And I appreciate how you raised me and all the extra love that you gave me. I wish I could take the pain away If you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. Everything will be alright if you hold on. It's a struggle every day, gotta roll on. And there's no way I can pay you back, but my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
dear mama.
Place no one above you, sweet lady. Don't you know we love you, sweet
dear mama. Dear mama.
Lady.
It's gonna make it hard to smile in the future. Do whatever you say, through all the rain and the pain, you gotta keep your sense of humor. You gotta be able to smile through all this bullshit. Remember that? Yeah. Just keep your head up. Yeah. Our lifestyles be closed caption, addicted to fake attractions, pictures of actions to play back in the midst of mashing. No fairy tales for this young black male. Some see me stranded in this land of hell, jail and crack sales, hustling and hardly think of culture or the repercussions while busting on backstabbing vultures, selling my soul for material wishes, fast cars and bitches. Wishing I lived my life a legend, immortalized the bitches. Watch that tears say your sympathy. My childhood years was spent burying my peers in the cemetery. Here's a message to the newborns waiting to breathe. If you believe, then you can achieve. Just look at me, against all odds, though life is hard, we carry on. Living in the projects, broke with no lights on. To all the seas that follow me, protect your essence, born with less, but you still precious. Just smile for me now. Just smile for me now. Smile. Look at all Sam. Nigga, you black. Smile for me now. You ain't got nothing to be worried about. Smile for me now. And the next generation. Now as I open up my story with the blaze of your blood, so you can mix your thoughts slowly upon phrases I write, and I can walk you through the days that are done. I often wish that I could save everyone, but I'm a dreamer. Have you ever seen a nigga who was strong in the game, overlooking his tomorrows, and it finally came? Look back on childhood memories, and I'm still feeling the same. Turning circles in my ninth grade, dealing cocaine. Too many houses in my local life, survived the strain, and a man without a focus life drive me insane. Stuck inside a ghetto fantasy, hoping it changed, but when I focus on reality, we broken and chained. Had a dream of living wealthy and making it big. Over football, told to cook raw and taking it dig. And after all, my mama's thanking God for blessing a child.